Go ahead, guys.
Welcome everybody to Villainy Games right here in the theater. I am your boy J Kid, the friendly villain. Oh shit, I went through. But alongside me, we have Muscle Man Moses.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And also to my left, we have Mighty fucking Pete.
Yo.
AKA Beat Your Meat Pete.
Oh my god. Already.
We're playing The Evil Within. What's going on? And we're about to go in. Oh my god, I'm scared. Yo, let's put the brightness a little bit up. There you go.
Hopefully, don't get a seizure playing this game.
Let's play survival. Let's play survival, man. Let's go.
And
we should play casual because this game, I heard, is pretty hard even on the easy difficulty.
Well, I like to challenge myself. Hopefully I'll go through as successful as we're going to. Hopefully. I'm just like, oh, I'm so scared.
The mirror's getting filled with blood and nobody's paying attention.
Oh my god. Somebody died in that mirror.
Either that or just went through the period.
Or somebody,
that too.
Somebody got their throat cut.
I think that was just...
Wait, it disappeared.
His bank check.
It didn't really happen. It was just your imagination.
Oh my god. I don't like how this is going already. Oh no. And it's coming back?
I do.
I know. I don't like where this is going. We're getting stuck on the loading bar.
Yeah, that's true.
It's already fucking with me.
Oh man.
I don't know if the game's gonna start or not.
There must be a way to defeat this evil. Earth cannot die this way.
As luck would have it, America's most powerful villains of the next decade are turned loose to strike terror into the hearts of men.
I'll show you what real evil is.
I have been chosen to rule this planet.
The villains themselves were ultimately responsible for much of the popularity audiences love to hate.
This is the greatest hand I've ever made.
The importance of the villains was not overlooked. Of course, one of the worst of all was Villainy Games. They had no code of ethics. 3 figures, outlaws and malevolent if that. The villainous squad of really nice boys who just happened to be on the wrong side of the law.
The day of bison graced your village was the most important day of your life, but for me, it was Tuesday.
Villains who possess supernatural abilities. Villains who were the personification of carnage. Villainy Games, more accurately, the dark side of our beings. Perhaps it is due to this seminal connection that audiences can relate their experience in life with the villains and their dastardly doings.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Sometimes they were comedic, or relentlessly horrifying. They were the foes of society, whether fighting the local sheriff, or a secret agent. Frequently they mirrored our times, the gangster villains which rival real newspaper headlines of the present day. Collectively, they are the components which fueled nightmares for decades to come.
I didn't know the names on it.
What up, my droogies? Welcome to the People versus Villainy Games Podcast, episode 4.
There you go. Let me fix my camera. There you go.
Fix it, homie. Fix it.
I will fix it, and it's fixed.
My name is Gnarly Marv, the existential villain, also known as Von Hohenheim, also known as Zex Marquise, also known as Captain Harlock, also known as Zarathustra, also known as the motherfucking Lightning
I'm not gonna
Count.
remember these names.
And right next to me is...
It's your friendly neighborhood villain. It's your boy J Kid. And wait, hold on. I have a surprise for all of you guys today.
Ooh. Villain, my villain.
Especially you at home. I got into a new makeover right now, and you're about to see might blind you.
Is it
Lights is blinding.
Triforce?
Oh
my god.
I was not prepared for that either.
What?
Damn, look at that shiny
It's
ass.
chilling like Krillin.
Wow.
Chilling like Krillin. Look at that.
Yo, somebody. Somebody
Jesus.
White
use
Ross.
the Dr.
This
Evil
guy has
music.
it coming. This guy is coming right now for a joke. I already know what's gonna come. I already see the chat.
Who's
my
who's
goodness.
across from me, my friend?
Across from me
is Mighty fucking P.
Whoa!
Not you. In case you saw our preview, you know, we started saying new.
And introducing our guests, coming straight out of the heavens of Street Fighter.
Here we go.
And Super Smash Brothers, and whatever fucking fighting game he's good at also.
And my new rival.
It's motherfucking God Team. What are you doing with the villains? Chilling with the villains today.
Damn it.
Into the mic, talking to the
You
mic.
guys summoned me like straight from the depths of hell, man. The moment I heard Destiny, I'm like,
Ooh,
Mighty P, let's get to it.
Shit. Oh, Jesus.
righteous.
Let's get to You want to hold the
Righteous.
sword? Let's go.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great show for you today.
Minus
But
course.
before I forget, Mighty P wants me to explain my names every episode in the beginning. I didn't want to forget this
My
episode.
ADD already closed out that caption, so you can go ahead.
Nah, homie.
No?
Nah, homie.
Okay, so can we go run the list back?
Okay, there's Von Hohenheim. We explained.
We already explained
Zarathustra. We
We already
explained. There was another one I didn't explain. Which one?
Lightning count. But I imagine the lightning count is because you do 10 seconds of silence and then you do claps.
No,
Is that'd
that'd be a thunder count.
That's thunder count?
Okay,
know.
then what the hell is the lightning count?
The lightning count. You ever seen Gundam Wing?
Zex Marquis.
Zex Marquis. He has the
Oh.
mask on. It's my favorite Gundam character.
Oh, okay.
I'm a fucking huge Gundam fan. Like most of the names are from animes and philosophy, but oh my god, Zex Marquis, brother. He was smashing Lady Un, who was like a bitch at first, and then she got hot later on. But she had like a dual personality. Oh, whatever.
I'm about to look
Yo,
at that.
son.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, let me give you a rundown of what we're gonna talk about today.
Of course.
Pretty much, we got a lot of Nintendo Switch news. You know, it just came out, so there's a lot of jazz going on with that. We got some Evil Within news.
Yep.
Which I know Mighty P's excited about.
Yeah, he is.
I didn't see it coming, but go ahead.
And most of all, we got some news for Destiny Deuce.
Ah, yes.
The Deuce of.
But
all
before we get
trades.
into all that, let's check in with the
you-
Krillin villain.
The Krillin villain.
Let's
Now
check
it's not
in-
friendly
Yeah,
villain.
let's
the
check in
Dr. Robotnik.
Word.
Just like slapped his
Let's check
boob.
in with that Dr. Robotnik villain, Mr. Eggman, over here for the up to date with Jay Kadowski.
got
This
up-
is up to date with J Kid.
We got up to date
Hit him
So-
with Dr. Evil. Right?
Hit him.
Up to date with Dr. Evil. All right, so for my dastardly deeds of the date, we have Kingdom Hearts coming out on the 28th. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5, which is
What's the name of this one? It's like
it's just gonna be
it's like
another remake.
568 over 2 over 3 divided by 6 days.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait,
I
so-
can never
Birth by
I
the
can never
River
tell
River
those.
or some
So
shit
birth
like
by
that.
river,
So
birth
they're-
by
they're
by ocean.
Wait, so they're gonna re-release all the Kingdom Hearts again?
Pretty much, they're
Yeah.
re-releasing it for the PS4.
Yeah.
Is it just the PS4? Or is it going to be for both PS4 and Xbox One?
Only PS4.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here. What
only PS4.
Yo, hold on. First of all,
No, pause, keep it going, keep it going.
Fuck
We
this
already
shit.
burned
Because
Microsoft.
first of all, last time I checked, this godforsaken game that was supposed to come out 10 years ago,
Oh,
plus,
Plus.
is coming out for both system, Xbox One and PS4.
Pero
So why
como?
the hell they want to be cucking the damn Lord and Savior system Xbox like that?
It's mostly it was a Sony exclusive. They don't have the rights for that. For the other two titles that
What's
they
that-
have
what's
for
that Microsoft
1.5 and for
Hold on,
1
shit.
and 2. Mostly.
You know what?
I don't know about that
Mark
because
something?
Nintendo has the 365 over 2 days, and then it also has Dream Drop Distance.
Exactly.
But
That's
that came
true.
over on the collection too. They just don't give a fuck about Xbox.
They just
They
don't
really
give a
don't.
fuck about any
they wanna give us
consoles
three,
but
though.
PS4.
I don't know what's up with that. I don't know.
I mean, you guys.
Maybe there's some
don't
kind of
get started
study.
off.
Maybe there's some kind of study about how
Let's
HD
call
collections do on Xbox. They probably don't do as well.
You
Yeah.
guys had Rocket
I don't really
League
know though. I'm just
free
talking
for
on my
like
ass.
3 days.
I mean-
and
Oh.
so
Microsoft. Xbox
Why
trash.
Yeah.
When?
You guys had Rocket League free for like 3 certain days because I played it with my boy Justin, but for Sony that shit was like free. Like it was a month.
It was a
The
PlayStation
whole-
Plus exclusive.
Exactly.
Yeah, you could just play it.
How was it 3 days though? It was a month.
But for Microsoft, it was like free for only 3 days, like a trial.
Oh, you mean Microsoft?
Oh,
So that's a
okay.
trial
okay,
period.
okay.
Though. They do
That
offer
is-
that for certain games, but you know
But,
what?
Yeah,
but Microsoft
they do
fucking
offer that.
played you because it's like they didn't even offer Rocket League. free.
It was an exclusive PS4 and PC game.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
At the time.
What else we got going on for up today, Jake?
Okay, if you guys are still holding your Vitas, there's a game that's called Salt and Sanctuary. I don't know if any of you guys heard about this.
This is like a Vita?
Salt and
it's
Sanctuary?
finally coming to the Vita in the 28th, and basically it's a 2D Dark Souls game. Basically, it's addicting. It's addicting. I love that game. I play it on the PC most of the time.
If you guys are a huge fan of the Dishwasher, because it's made by the same people. No,
The Dishwasher.
Cut the
Never
jokes.
even heard of that game.
It's actually a legitimate good game. Straight up blood gore, made by the people who did the same artists of the Dishwasher. Dishwasher.
The
VS.
Dishwasher.
They made Blood and Sanctuary.
Yeah.
And that beautiful game, worth it. $14.99, isn't it?
Yes, $14.99.
Gotta peep that. The Dishwasher.
I recommend
I
you
just
guys
dig that
do it.
title, that name, Dishwasher.
It's super.
I
misleading,
recommend any
so
of you
fun.
guys just playing that game. Also, Salt and Sanctuary.
What kind of game is it?
Really good. It's Dark Souls 2D,
2D
side
Dark
game.
Souls.
Yeah.
What's
Pretty
it
much,
called
2D.
again? Salt and
Salt
what?
and Sanctuary.
Salt and sage. That actually sounds funny to me because it's like
Yeah.
it's like it's salt. It's the salt from having the Vita to begin with, and having to like scrape the dust off.
And it's a sanctuary.
It's a sanctuary because you're fucking all alone by yourself because nobody's gonna link up to you.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Like, that's it. You're like, oh my, and then in the background you just see that one Turkish cook going like this, and he's just like dropping the dust on your head.
Shout outs to Turkey. All right, the next news is another handheld game. Mario Sports Superstars is out now. It came out March 24th. Basically, you could play sport games as soccer, tennis, golf, baseball, and horse riding.
Yeah, I have the same expression you do right now. That deep breath, like.
Well, this is the release. This is up to date. It's not for everybody. Okay.
Wow.
It's not for
the
everybody.
yawn factor is
This is
real.
the Nintendo part.
So what hurts me the most is horse riding.
Yeah, I know. I don't know either.
It's not like at least
Somebody
come up
wants
with the
to
Olympics.
simulate that.
At least, then they'll have Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
I actually went horseback riding one time. That shit hurts your nuts, yo. If you don't sit right, you get off that bitch.
What was his name?
Oh my god.
What was the horse's name?
Oh, it was a horse? I
a
thought he
horse.
was talking about some other shit.
This guy's gay.
He's another dude.
Yo.
This guy's so fucking gay. But yeah, so it was basically I got out the horse. Yo, I fell to the ground. I was like,
So just climbing a fucking horse.
I know, right?
I've never been on a horse.
Okay, so another release that just came out. It's Tokaiden 2 just came out on PS4. Later to be released for PC and I believe PS Vita as well. So Tokaiden, if you like Monster Hunters or God Eater, like games like
maybe
that,
I would check that
this
out.
will be one of the games to pick up. This is a hybrid JRPG game.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
Definitely a good weapon system too. Good weapon system on that game. I remember playing the first one too. Story can be worked in a little kinks, but you know, I got excited playing it.
You said it's coming out to PC, right?
It's coming out soon for PC.
Steam or
Steam mostly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The Steam machine.
The Steam machine. All right, let's get some DLCs, man. DLCs. All right, so the next part of the Uncharted Lost Legacy DLC, pretty much Nathan Drake will not be appearing in that DLC.
Oh shit, Peter.
Okay.
Your boyfriend's not gonna be there.
I actually don't play on Uncharted. I actually played it only once, and I hated the shooting mechanics. I was like, I'm done with this game.
Shout out to DX the Great who plays that every day. Actually.
His name is DX the motherfucking Great.
I can't roll my tongue.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry to bring the bad news, homie. They said that they would have the director, Kurt Maganu. It's really hard to pronounce, but he said they didn't want any part because they already worked on everything on Uncharted 4, so they don't really need to release a story, on the Lost Legacy.
As the woman, right?
Yeah, Chloe.
Ain't that some
you get
jazz?
to play as Chloe, and it's gonna be a good story. I actually seen it on E3, the game. You guys beat that?
Yeah,
I've never played an Uncharted game actually.
Fucks about Uncharted.
Yeah, same here in the boat.
Okay.
If you talking about Lord and Savior Laura Croft.
Oh,
You talking about waifu?
we're talking about waifu.
I'm all about that.
Well, let's see if they release something later on, if anything.
They should just do a fighting game. They should just do Uncharted versus Tomb Raider. It'll be
They
the
did a
dinosaur.
Death Battle, yo.
They did.
Ooh,
They
Death
did.
Battle would be
matter of
awesome.
fact,
Yes,
Laura
they did.
Croft, I think Laura Croft's actually getting something. She's
getting implants?
She's getting some fucking some zombie.
Yeah, you
shit.
love talking about Super Saiyan zombies, bro. What's
No,
up
it's not
with
Super
you?
Saiyan zombies. It's like her mansion gets infested with zombies.
Somebody draw an idea of a
New
Super
DLC?
Saiyan zombie.
Yeah, the new DLC
Word.
for Laura Croft. Her mansion gets infested with zombies. It's like a rip off of fucking Black Ops.
No, I think this shit did that first.
What?
I don't know. Uh-oh. You got some sound bites going on over there.
Oh yeah. All right. So moving on. This all of the Dark Souls fans will love this. There's a new DLC that is coming out on the 28th. It's called the Ring City, which includes new maps, new armor, new bosses, new enemies, new everything, man. New exploration. Holy crap! Dark Souls, and it's coming out on my birthday, March 27th.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
I can dig it.
Yo, if somebody buys me that, I would love you for PS4. I will love you forever.
There you go, Peter. You know the way to his heart.
No.
You learned the way to his heart.
Nope.
So, moving on to fighting games now. Of course, you guys are going to know what I'm going to talk about
God's
first.
here already. He wrote the book on fighting games.
Yeah, and I'm
He's
its
the guy who
predecessor.
wrote the guide.
He wrote the guide.
So,
it has his picture in it. You open it, it's only one page, and it's just his face.
Instead of seeing Nash, you just see his face. Like
we be bumping heads though. But
He's
yeah.
doing the dance song. You know Dan when he does this. Rocky. Yeah.
and then in the back is a copy of his bachata.
Word.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. All right, so King of Fighters 14. You guys saw Vanessa coming out.
Yes,
this
we did. We did. We called the V girl.
Now, on the same day, get this. On the same day, a picture of Rock Howard was leaked in the internet, and some sources were
like Rock
either
Howard a lot.
skeptical that it wasn't real or it was, but the internet blew up when they saw Rock Howard's face.
Yo, why do people like him so much? Do you play with Rock?
Geese Howard's son.
I get it.
Geese Howard's
like half
son.
Terry, half Geese.
Here's why.
All right, listen to his dad's name.
Geese. But here's why. Here's the explanation.
Go for it.
A lot of players who played Street Fighter it's like a hybrid. Rock Howard is like a hybrid of a Street Fighter player. Basically, just your gateway just to get into SNK, mostly SNK games or King of Fighter games. That's why a lot of people like him. Mostly because most of his moves is Geese and Terry combined.
Yeah,
mostly.
Yeah, I give
you
that.
got you got the parry system.
Mm-hmm.
You got the counter. You got
Rising Taku.
Rising Taku. That
Yo.
can literally snatch
Raging
his soul.
Storm.
Raging the Storm. The double Reppuken.
Double Reppuken.
And then the best part is the dash when he literally runs up and just reappears right behind you.
And that's
then
an
flips
input.
it.
Ooh,
That's
somebody
an
saying our
input,
audio
dude.
sounds weird. It sounds like we're eating our mics.
We are?
This is an interesting conundrum.
How about now? Oh, there I can finally hear myself.
we can
Oh,
finally hear
your
him.
gains were down.
Yeah, that's why.
How do we sound now, Silk City Hill?
Do we sound great? Do we sound amazing?
You see that? Now I can finally hear myself.
Now I can
So
finally hear
that
you.
means I was like mute the whole time.
No, you weren't mute.
Oh, you could hear me?
It's just you could hear yourself.
Damn.
My stats are going 24-9. I don't know what that means either.
No.
How's our audio sounding, guys? Let us know in the
Let us know.
in the Villainy chat room.
Your help is well appreciated.
By the way, I just want to go on record as saying Marvin's wearing a dick eye patch.
I am
Yeah.
designed by the beautiful Anna.
And I have
and it's
Shout out to her.
it's
Shout out to her.
apparently it's coming.
Righteous.
This is why it has blue lines.
Yeah, it's
See,
jizzing.
I thought that was. I just really couldn't put my eye to it. I'm like,
You didn't want to.
You didn't want to.
You didn't want to.
Damn, he beat me to it.
The puns are real.
So upon that Rock Howard leak, the
Thanks for
developers
checking up on us, guys, for the audio.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate that.
Definitely. The developer said that they were happy about the reaction that they had, but they were well disappointed at how it was leaked. Obviously, we don't like leaks. They don't like leaks.
We don't like
We
leaks.
like leaks, but they don't like leaks.
Yeah.
Because it's not good for
video game leaks. I mean, when there's a leak in your ceiling, it's like, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Yeah. I mean, remember when Ryu got leaked in Smash Brothers? I mean, he did not get a pat. He did not get the pop that he deserved. You know.
They can't see the gun in the camera, by the way.
I know.
Yeah,
that's the whole point.
Yeah, they can't. They were disappointed at how it was released. Basically, he was leaked right before.
I hear you.
You know.
I hear you, but it's inevitable. It's the age of the internet. You can't keep information to yourself anymore.
Exactly.
People data mining left and right.
It's inevitable.
Yeah,
it's inevitable.
True.
You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. When it comes to that, I feel bad for the developers. You know, they want to have this hype.
You feel bad for them.
You know?
Not even. It's like
they make their money.
I think they do. I think they do
have enough.
I think they leak information to build up more hype on purpose. I think that's what.
Oh shit!
But I don't think
it's purposeful.
I don't think this one was a case though. This one actually spoke up about it and actually told you. Well, yeah, you could be right. Actually, yeah, you could be right.
Beat your meat, beat.
It's like how else does Frag Hero even get his news? Like, are you kidding me? Like, hey, guess what? It just leaked right now. No, bitch. One of the fucking lead developers went to your page and said, "Hey, I like how you got like 2 million fucking views."
What is he saying?
I stuttered. Give me a goddamn break,
guys on the chat. Please,
you're worrying about
what he's saying right now.
You fucking got a penis on your fucking iPad.
Someone needs to data mine what the fuck
might
be saying.
Data mine my fucking sentence right there.
Another news. Rock Band VR. It just came out recently.
Oh my god! Put that shit away already. Come on, put away the plastic instruments.
Oh my goodness!
If they would have waited another 10 years, then we probably would have been excited about that. Like, yeah, Rock Band's coming back, and it's like cool because now it's like virtual reality, and you're actually in the fucking virtual reality.
Yeah.
But no, it's like fuck. What the fuck, man?
I mean, with that, I saw some gameplay on it. I did.
How'd it look?
Pretty much, you set up Rock Band 4.
You see the crowd?
I seen someone playing it, and he was looking at the crowd, and above the crowd, he had the bars, with the coloring and all that. And his guitar, when you look at his strut or whatever, you'll see like all the buttons on there. So basically, you have to look up and see what notes is it, and then look down to tap on your fingers to see if you got it right. But obviously, you're gonna get it right because you have it right here in your hands. But it's pretty much just looking at it like this, like.
Rock Band.
I think I actually like the one with the realistic guitar because at least it taught you how to play.
Rocksmith. I had that game. I like that one too.
Everybody liked
and I like it. Don't make a new one every year.
They should do it like every.
They did a 2015, 2016 one.
No, it was yeah. They did something.
Well, that was one consecutive.
But it's not like
2 consecutive years.
I don't know. I just like I like Rocksmith a lot more. You're playing
a
actual
plug in whatever guitar you want.
Yeah, that's what's jazzy about it.
Yeah.
What I hated. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I was a huge Rock Band fan, and then when Rock Band 4 dropped, I dropped the money for it. I had to.
That was so much money.
So much money wasted. Freaking when I found out that there was no multiplayer, but then 2 weeks prior, Guitar Hero, the crappy Guitar Hero that came
which
out,
I bought
had multiplayer.
Yes,
that pissed me off. It had online multiplayer and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I was like super heated, and it wasn't until recently that they implemented with the new Rock Band that they implemented a multiplayer mode.
Yeah,
and the promotion for it almost caught me. The promotion for the new Rock Band DLC is literally Arthur.
Don't tell me they got the song in the game. Oh, it might be worth it just for that song. I can imagine on the drums instead of using the sticks, you use your hands.
Would be awesome.
Walking down the street.
No, not Arthur from PBS, son. Arthur.
What the fuck?
Archer.
Who would do that?
Archer.
All right.
All right. That's a weird.
Archer's still cool, but the Arthur's commercial. They had a promotion with Arthur for Rock Band.
Who the fuck would do that? You're the weirdest motherfucker in this entire room. You know that? What are you like? Some type of medical?
Shut up.
You just fucked yourself.
Your jokes don't work if you have to sit there and think about them before you say it.
I'm trying to go ahead. I'm trying to figure this conundrum up. You know what? In the comment section, try to figure out what the fuck Marvin is, because I don't even know what the fuck he is anymore.
And try to decode what the fuck
he really went on Rock Band and said,
Can I see your notepad real quick?
Smacking the shit out of him with it.
He literally went.
Write
Please.
it down before you talk.
I know, right?
I gotta give him a notepad.
Write it down before you talk, okay? We're live.
He said he wants PBS to make a DLC for Rock Band. Jesus.
And the last thing, I guess this is for sports fans. You know, I don't know if who cares, but it's MLB The Show. They have the retro mode. Basically, a lot of people are liking the retro mode.
What's
for
retro?
it.
You play with like 2D characters?
Pretty much, it was an influence idea. People had an idea, or the developers had an idea for King Griffey Jr. in his era to make a retro mode. You know, for Home Run Derby. Home Run Derby.
Like what 2K does with Michael Jordan and all that shit.
Pretty much,
right?
But with this one, it's just like a retro Home Run Derby type of game.
Oh, okay,
Wait, they
okay.
just came out with that idea?
No, it came out. A lot of people are excited for it now. And,
I'm thinking
it's
like
it's not an idea that
now
just
to do
happened.
it. Yeah.
No, it's not
I'm
that.
like, y'all kinda
I'm just saying the game is out, and then people are like really, really loving that.
I'm
Some
Mr.
baseball
Griffey
fans
Jr.
are
for
loving
the
it.
Super Nintendo, yo.
Yeah. Now that is all from Up to Date with J Kid.
Ooh.
Moving forward.
I think it's
Is it
time.
my time of the day?
I think it's your time of the day.
My time of the day.
It's your time.
And you know what really grinds? No.
Oh, he almost fucked up. And you have a gun there, so make sure you use
I
it.
had the gun. I have the power.
You want the notepad?
No.
People can't even see the gun in the camera.
It's right here. It's right here.
All right, so blast off, man. Go
so
off.
basically, you know what really pulls my trigger, you stupid bitch?
Oh,
Huh?
What
The
pulls-
fact that you're fucking gay. Let's go in the comment section. This guy has a dick eye patch, and he doesn't want me to fucking talk about that. Yeah, I changed it up on you. I'm not going with the original topic. Marvin's fucking gay,
Go ahead.
and he's sponsoring the eye patch. There it is. Pow, 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 pow. I'll go in with that one. Fuck that. So only bitch in here that actually likes petite bitches. Nah, let me go back to that.
I love him. I don't like him.
I can't.
I love
stand a
me.
petite bitch.
I love me some petite women.
My ex was petite. I can't.
I
couldn't
love
stand
him.
it.
I love.
All right, but going back to the original topic, what really pulls my fucking trigger when I'm in a fucking multiplayer match, and the other 5 bitches are those fucking 5 fags that have the guns pointed at themselves on the Instagram pics. You know, when it's like. When you're in the lobby getting matchmaked, and then next you get this faggot on your team, and I see it happen to me all the time when I play Destiny, and it's just like you see my score 9,000, some prick on the bottom has like 500. I'm like, how did you even join? Like really? Like, are you serious? I have half the score. I have half the
Pete,
score.
I'm getting told you're too close to the mic in the group chat. So you just back up a little bit.
But still, it's like like I said, I have the fucking score. One time I even have 1,500. I'm like, you guys gonna do 5,000? All 5 of you combined cannot add up to 5,000 before the time. Jesus.
Oh.
Like I just can't even stand it. Or Rainbow Six Siege, same shit. You're the last man standing. How the fuck did this happen?
Son, all they did is just walk forward.
That's all they did. For real.
Like, did you even check the quarter? Did you even look? Did you even peek? Holy shit! Like, it's that type of shit that makes me feel the anger, like in the eyes of an NFL coach. Now I know how the coach felt from the New York Giants. Like when he takes off the headset, he's just like, "What the fuck?" It's just like, I know why he retired now. Shit, I almost retired from shooting games one time. I was like, that score is like, no, that did it. What was that coach's name again?
Who?
I don't know.
The
I don't
coach
watch
from
football.
the Giants. You know?
XD. XD.
Yo,
You know, like
I'm getting told that you're giving people ear cancer in the group chat.
How's our fans on Facebook Live for the first time? Oh man.
I don't know how to check it though. I see
right
people
there.
talking.
There you go.
A lot of people talking.
Yeah, man. We gotta get our fans on.
All right,
Facebook
let's take a
Live,
trip. Let's take a trip to our little social media links and see who's still saying what. That man said the Phoenix Suns Booker dropped 70. I don't watch sports. So I don't know what that's about.
I really don't watch sports. I'm sorry, guys.
Hold on.
Well, we got X-Man Dan in the chat.
X-Man Dan. It's not a scam.
We got Edwin Fuentes.
Oh man, boot that motherfucker.
Oh,
You know
we got Kadir Carroll.
Yo, boot that motherfucker.
Who I guess is in the nigga squad.
I know Kadir. I actually know Kadir.
Yo, can Mighty P, can you explain to people what nigga squad is? But not just yet. Let me shout out everybody in the group chat. Shout out to Dina, who's one of our publicists. She
Shout
does
outs to Dina.
She's a lovely photographer.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for Facebook. Then let's switch over to the YouTube side of jazz. Oh, shout out to DX the motherfucking. Grrr. Shout out to this Silk City Heel.
What's with that bird call?
Yo,
We got to give him a bird call every time we shout him out.
Shout out.
He's trying to get some respect on his name.
But yes,
I'm not talking about DX. I'm talking about Marvin. That's why he's rolling his tongue.
Mighty P, explain to the audience what the nigga squad is.
All right. So basically, I wanted to come up with a name that essentially was controversial and funny. So just like they had, what was it? Niggas keeping it real, and they blew up. They blew up. I mean, you can laugh all you want.
I'm laughing at what X-Man Damn said.
But like I said, what did he say?
He said, "I'm a fan of Peter."
he like I said, it's like you can talk all the shit you want, but niggas keeping it real. Like all they do is just do this. You know, just have a simple conversation and just say some ignorant or some funny ass shit, and they already balling. Wow. They balling off of that, and here we are struggling, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I think you need to explain to the audience what exactly. Describe to them the fall of niggas creed.
Okay, what happened was that what happened was that basically there was an argument. Somebody. We were in a party chat on.
It sounds like a good name for a book, right? The Fall of Niggas Creed.
Yeah.
and what happened was this lady friend of ours joined in the party chat, and this other guy who was in the group basically, he mutes her and basically says, "Oh, can you kick that bitch out?" And then I wasn't even there, and basically it was like. There was a big argument, and that was like the destruction of the.
You're horrible at telling stories.
That was basically it.
It was so undramatic. Like
that was basically it. It was.
I'm like drowning while you're talking.
Anyway,
it's all right. It's all right.
All right. Let's get on to the grind now. Let's get into the griminess of video game culture right now. Recently, Bethesda has put up listings for jobs for developers on The Evil Within 2. Ooh. It's ironic, right?
It's ironic
that
we
were just playing that.
Yeah, we were
right
just
now.
playing the Evil Within 1 on the preview before
I didn't see
show.
that coming at all. Especially after playing the DLCs and like actually playing the whole game through and knowing what to do.
Don't even talk.
Unlike this,
don't even talk.
Unlike this Ocarina time of bullshit over here, this guy. He's like, how did I trigger the scene? And then I'm over there like trying to figure it out. I'm like, wait, can I just shoot the wall?
All right. Well, later on in the episode, you guys should know that we gave the control to Peter, and he didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Shit, it's been years.
After trashing me.
Supposed to be the pro of that.
Yeah,
by the way.
Years.
Talking about, I know this game.
At the end, I beat the boss. What the fuck did you do? What did you do? You ran away like a bitch, and I was like, turn around and shoot. And then
I was exploring, Peter.
Holy fuck! There's nothing to explore. They're like.
What do you mean there's nothing to explore? You fucking play a game. You find out what the fuck you do. You explore.
Spawning, and you're running your ammo.
There is no such thing as fucking exploring. It's literally.
Well, you
straight,
just know your surroundings.
What the fucking zombie in the leg?
Thank you. Keep going.
I mentioned we have no bullets. I'm just saying.
Because they were infinite spawning.
How the fuck you guys not have bullets?
He's in an area where they're infinite spawning, and he's just killing them. And he's like, dude, when is it gonna stop? And I'm like, they're not gonna stop. Get out. What is wrong with you?
Was true.
Mind you, these guys like to put games in hard mode all the time.
I do. Not him, because they were like, all right.
So I end up recording like an hour worth of the same level that they keep dying on.
But we looked at it. It was on like medium mode or something like that.
Oh, it was. It wasn't hard.
Yeah, it wasn't.
You guys never beat the game. It's automatically set to medium.
Oh, okay, okay.
This guy, he's having a little bit of a difficulty issue. Like,
Silk City Hill said that
the shooting mechanic.
He said you don't like Ocarina of Time because you weren't loved as a child.
Oh my goodness.
He's probably right.
I played that game. Right. I was forced to play that game to try it out, and you know what? I still say it's garbage. That spider was retarded. That first boss.
That's the fucking tutorial boss. What do you want?
I was like, this is what you guys fell in love with?
What can you do?
Because he never finished this. He never finished the game.
No.
First of all,
I gotta ask.
The Spanish came out. He was like, bet.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'll let you do it.
Did you ever own an N64?
Yeah.
What games did you play?
GoldenEye.
And?
GoldenEye.
And
Mario 64.
so you want to tell me you played
We
GoldenEye?
looped around, literally around Zelda. We saw Zelda come out and we just looped around. We did a U-turn.
You played Mario.
Yeah.
You played GoldenEye.
Mhm.
Wait, but you like Mario 64?
Mario 64 was funny to me, throwing the penguin over out of the field.
So you like that
So-
game, but you don't like Ocarina of Time.
You don't like Ocarina of Time, but you
now,
like Super
now
Mario.
Now that I think about it,
Now that you think about
I'm
it.
actually thinking about Death Note music playing as I drop the baby. Ha ha he ha.
And how can I get that on iTunes?
Anyway, guys, I wanted to ask you guys, since we have news of the Evil Within 2 development starting, what is something that you guys want to see in that game? Like, I know that.
Well, I can't even discuss this part because that would be a spoiler. Would you mind me spoiling it?
It's 2 fucking years old.
Well,
I know.
we're kind of
I'm
playing
talking
it
about
now.
him.
We're playing it now,
For
that's
him,
why.
he never played it
For the
ever.
channel.
I never played
it either.
That's why we were playing
Spoiler
it.
alert, they all die.
Spoiler alert! No, they don't all die.
Okay.
All right.
I thought they were dead already.
It's not
No.
like I had too much interest in the game. I had some.
Okay,
interest in the
so
game,
do you?
it
Does
was
it
alright.
bother you that I'm going to spoil the living
I don't
crap
give
out
a
of it?
Well, you're not
We're
spoiling
playing.
it just for him, but for everybody online.
everybody,
also
whoever's
is
It's
gonna
been
watching.
play
2
it.
years. If you haven't played it by now, I don't give a fuck. You might as well uncover your ears, realize that you just bought a used game from GameStop or wherever the fuck you're at, and you might as well just realize that the whole world's gonna fucking talk about it. I mean, it's just like when they dropped the trailer just now for the Justice League. Everyone's gonna fucking talk about it. They're gonna rape your eardrum. Get used to it. All right, so here it goes. Basically, they're all asleep.
Same concept.
Not at all.
They're all asleep. Okay, it's all been one big dream. You really think
all a dream.
it was all a dream? Oh wait, we can
Is it a
actually do
Biggie?
it now.
Is it a Biggie
Oh
video?
yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry,
right.
I brought up magazine. No.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
basically
Yeah,
they're
we
all
fucked it up.
asleep.
Yeah.
They're all asleep, so they wake up, and the big scary guy with the white hoodie.
Yeah. Your boy.
It was basically
One Touch Man?
It was his project the whole time. It was his project the whole time to create this system that revolved around using the human brain. And
Is this has something to do with what you want in part 2?
yeah, but it's like I'm trying to explain it so you can understand what I want. Because otherwise you're gonna be like, ooh, what the fuck is that? You know, it's gonna be like me.
Okay. Continue.
All right.
Continue.
All right. So basically, the good guy that you're running around trying to rescue, you know, that's like me listening to you play Zelda. Okay, Mister the log fucking broke. All right. So the point is that this guy is basically the bad guy, but it's like the innocence or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you're pretty much kept up to somewhat speed, it's like part 2. I honestly can't even see coming. I can't because.
It is.
But I understand that they could probably say that they're continuing the system, you know, the use of the mind or whatever. Whatever the fuck.
You're
that
putting
is.
God tier to sleep.
But what I'm trying to
putting me to
say, what I'm trying to say is that what I want
Okay.
is a more steady shooting mechanic. Take away the swaying.
Nope.
But wasn't that what you said that Resident Evil 7 should have been like?
It is, but at the same time, it's like it gets irritating when I want to shoot. Like, can I just?
Yeah,
like,
but the anxiety is what makes the game like
yeah,
better.
yeah,
It
but
plays off of that.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
I would want to keep the health and the ammo standards real low, like it is right now. But just take away the swaying, because it gets too much at one point. It's
That's
like
how Resident Evil 4.
That's
It's the same guy who did 4.
Yeah, that's
nah,
how
4 was not that much sway.
Yes, there was.
It
You
was.
You hold the gun. You hold out.
Yeah,
the
you
A
can
button.
see the red light moving, but it's like for me it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that I didn't have that much
I
of an
don't
issue.
know.
I'm about to
Well,
get,
ladies and gentlemen,
I'm about to get triggered for real.
I just want one.
this
thing
is
for
the
this game.
the first episode that we're allowing the viewers to call in. We got a number on the
Exactly.
screen. So for these topics, you guys can call in if you guys have something to say, or if you have ideas for the Evil Within 2. Numbers on the screen. It's 973-910-1728.
Feel free to give a shout out or opinion
Yes.
of the Evil Within 2 in development.
Yeah, or whatever we're talking about. But go ahead, Gautier. Tell us what you think for the numero deuce of.
First things first, because I owned it on the 360 and I owned it on the One. Personal opinion, I don't know why the 360 version was better.
What?
Yeah, it just ran better and it was a whole lot smoother.
Oh wow.
The plot thickens.
the view on the Xbox and on the PS4 was letterboxed.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
And I absolutely hated that. And that was an accident on their part, which they could have just simply updated it.
Yep.
Like how Resident Evil 6 came
Oh,
out.
I thought they went for that because they wanted it to look like a movie.
No, they did that accidental.
Really?
And they just kept it.
What the jazz?
And I wish that they would have just fixed it. Like when Resident Evil 6 came out, everybody complained about the camera angles. Then 3 months later down the line, they actually fixed the camera angles.
Yeah, they did.
All they had to do is do the same exact thing that they did with 6.
Oh,
just update the system and update the camera view so that way it's not letterbox anymore. It's actually full.
Oh.
They fixed it on the remastered version, right? Like the 6.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, once Resident Evil 6 came out, they had all the bugs and glitches, and then after
they
the
patched
updates,
them over.
They just
over
transferred
time.
everything over to the one in PS4 and PC.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just the updated version of like better shit.
Yeah. I mean, I played it and it's really good now because they did it. I did see a improvement on 6. I can actually play that.
We got our first caller.
We got our caller.
This is gonna be jazzy. Let's see how this goes. What the hell? How do you answer the fucking phone on this thing?
There you go.
All right.
Caller, you're on here with the Villainy podcast.
Welcome to the People vs. Villainy Games podcast. Who am I speaking to?
It's X-Man Damn. It's not a shame.
X-Man Damn.
Follow me, fam.
Nice.
What's up, fam?
How you guys doing, man? I see you got Pistol Pete over here.
Exactly.
We got the kid of Jay.
Yeah.
Uncle Marvin.
That's me.
And who's that guy you guys working with here?
That's God tier, brother. God tier.
Shinigami. Stop.
He took a little offense on that,
fellas?
X-Man.
Nice show you guys got and going on today.
Yeah, we good, man. You have any opinions of the Evil Within 2?
Actually, I only played a little bit of Evil Within 1. And I was scared shit, so I couldn't
We're going to the same boat, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to say, yo, man, you guys are doing really good, man. Fucking shout out to you guys. Fucking Villainy Games podcast. That's what I like to see.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
thank you, sir.
And shout out to you, too, man.
Shout outs to you being the first caller ever, man.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
For real?
Yes.
Yeah, you are
You
first
are
caller.
the first caller of Villainy Games podcast.
Yes.
It's X-Man fucking Damn, and I told them that it's not a scam.
But if it's not a scam, then why do you want me to follow you, fam?
Peter only follows scams.
He's following scammers. It's all right,
Peter's
X-Men.
cool. Just Peter, just to let you know that fedora that you got on, I wiped my ass with it.
Oh!
I believe
Let's
it.
try not to yell. Apparently, when we yell too much, the mic's cut off. So.
Oh yeah, so I gotta keep my voice
I'm
a
just
little.
playing, Pete. Don't take it off. I was just playing.
Nah, I mean, you know what? I want my boy Kadir to make a full call. Make the call. That's the number on the screen. Make the call now. I know you're listening to me.
All right, guys. It's
X-Men,
nice to hear you guys.
X-Men Damn,
I'll see you
X-Men
guys
Damn,
later.
X-Men Damn. Are we going to Barcade tonight?
Yes, we are.
All right.
So, Henny?
After the show, Barcade tonight. Jersey City, guys.
Henny?
Huh?
You guys want to drink Henny?
Of course. Yeah.
I don't know about me,
I'll get a
man. I ain't much of a liquor drinker. But all right, my villain. You stay classy, all
You
right?
Stay classy.
Keep it
Thanks,
over the
guys.
top rope,
Nice
all
talking
right?
to you.
All right,
All
man.
right, take it easy, guys.
Take it easy.
Peace. Our first caller, guys. Look
Word,
at that.
man.
Look at that.
Let's give a round of the hand.
A round for the over the top homie X-Men.
OTR's own X-Men Damn.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, where were we? So
we were at the discussion of Evil Within 2.
Yeah.
Pretty much what I like to see on gameplay.
Yeah.
Gameplay wise, because I don't know the whole story since
Yeah.
we're still playing it.
Yeah, of course.
So I would actually like to see 60 frames per second, please, on that game, because the frame rates, even though it's not a consistent 30, it does drop, and it kind of annoys me now. Yeah, it's
yeah.
like,
At first, it looked like they did that
couldn't deal with it.
intentionally, but now it's like I don't know.
No, I can't deal with it.
tell.
And the button configuration
Wait a
is
minute. Did we even do plays of the week this yet?
No, I was gonna remind you, but we didn't do plays of the week.
You could actually adjust. You could actually adjust the buttons.
Oh, okay. So I'll do that on the next episode when we get in. All right. So plays of the week.
Should we do plays of the week now? Fuck
Yeah,
it,
let's do it. Plays of the week.
Let's do it. All right, guys.
Yeah.
What have you guys been playing this week? Mighty Pete, you want to start it off?
Yeah. Okay, I'll start it off. I've been playing BioShock, And I actually
did you get
remember
the
his
collection?
name. I remember the guy's name. It's fucking Fontaine.
Okay.
There you
Cool,
go.
cool.
I'm
Fontaine.
trying to save him one day at a time. It's Fontaine.
Johnny Fontaine from The Godfather.
Well, I'm not sure about the first name. I just know it's fucking Fontaine.
I can
But
dig it.
anyway, but yeah, I got the whole collection. I got the Infinite. I got 1 and
Nice.
2. So, like I said before, I fucking in love with this one game because the way they connected all 1, 2, and Infinite all together, and with the whole parallel universes and all that baptismal nonsense is just it was just amazing. I loved it. I loved it. Phenomenal.
It's a pretty good game. I mostly fell in love with Infinite. Infinite was really good when I played it. I actually never played BioShock.
I haven't played any of them yet, but I wanted to get the HD collection. Is that what you got now?
Yeah, I got the collection.
Oh, you gotta
really smooth
You got to
now.
bring that shit in so we could. So we could.
Oh no, I
should
downloaded
definitely-
it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're a scumbag. You don't think about the team when you do
Nah,
shit.
I don't.
You don't even think about the team.
I saw half price. I was like, "Fuck you."
See,
it's,
I have an
30?
excuse.
It
I have
was just
PC.
$30.
You know,
I
PC.
should've picked it up,
You know.
You don't think of the team when he does jazz. You know?
No, he doesn't.
But God, tell you what you been playing this week, bro. What you been up to?
Dude, the story of my life. Neo.
Oh,
Ooh, I love that game.
Yo, first off, shout outs to my boy Joey Midnight.
Mm.
Homie actually platted the game.
Explícale cómo.
What?
Yeah, he
Explícale.
Yo,
Enséñale.
Like he legitimately like platted the game.
what does that mean? Oh, all the trophies.
He got platinums on the trophy.
Okay.
So like me and him, we actually bought the game together. We just been going ham at the game ever since. But like school and everything's been slowing down my progress for it. So like I'm on like stage 4. He already beaten the game. He already did everything for it, like all the collection, all the fighting and shit. And right now he's actually going into playing Yakuza. Was it 0? I think.
Yeah, I
Zero.
saw him playing it today.
Because it was 5 and then 0.
Yeah, and he told me that speculated rumors that Yakuza 4 is coming to the PlayStation 4 or the latest one. The latest Yakuza
That's pretty dope.
is coming to the PS4. But yeah, I just been playing Neo left and right. Man.
How you liking it?
I love it. It's literally Onimusha gave birth, who's like fucked by Dark Souls.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like here's
given birth by the Team Ninja team, the Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden series. I really hope because they did come out with a season pass.
Yes.
It hasn't been released yet. Like
Nope.
the DLCs. I'm really looking forward to it. So far the game itself is extremely challenging, just like any Dark Souls. It punishes you. It's like a true double-edged sword. If you run out of stamina in this game, you take 2.5 extra damage from attacks.
Oh God!
So you can literally get one hit. Dark Souls
One-shotted.
And the speed itself, like the frames, you can set it up to 3 different configurations. You can lock it at 30. You can make it so that way when you're actually playing the game, certain sections will fluctuate the frame rates. So it'll feel like 60 in one portion, and then it'll drop to a certain
Intentionally.
Intentionally.
What the?
That's crazy.
But you choose how you want it. That's the thing.
Why would somebody want to play with lower frame rate?
So that way the game itself is smoother throughout.
consistent.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that to me was the first time I ever
Action
seen
and
a game
movie
do that.
mode.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before. That's pretty intelligent. Like that's pretty jazzy way
Yeah.
of doing that. Like giving us the option. Holy crap!
I wouldn't know that. 'cause
I
I'm
myself
not offered that.
cannot wait for the season for all the DLCs that's coming out for Neo.
You still playing it?
I'm still playing that game.
Crap.
It's ridiculously good. The only thing, which I kind of accept it, is not a free roam. It's not a free roam.
Yeah.
It's not a free roam.
It's literally
just like
level
Dark
based.
Souls. It's all level.
I don't really
based.
have a problem with that because not every game needs to be like a sandbox. You know what I mean?
It's the only
I
reason
mean-
why I wish it was is so that way you can get the full pure experience.
Exactly.
of
Yeah,
exploring
yeah, I guess
and,
so.
And killing people like Dark
I'm
Souls.
with him on
the
that one.
difficulty and the gameplay itself is literally Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excluding the Sandlot feel.
Mm-hmm.
The fighting system is Dark Souls mixed with Onimusha. And I say Onimusha because you get to switch between your different stances.
Exactly.
You have low, medium, high, different. You have sword, spear,
that's
axe,
awesome.
chain and sickle.
Any variety of weapons, basically, that you can find.
You can use ninjutsus. You can use magic, and you have like what's it called, spirit animals and shit that you can like access. That'll be like your Trump mode when you transform. Short, limited time.
You can transform into Donald Trump.
You can have a trump
One
card
hell of
in
a
there.
game. One hell of a game. The difficulty gets harder. The immigrants.
Everything's against you.
Everything's against you.
By the way, how did you fare well with that centipede?
The poisonous centipede.
Mhm.
Oh, that shit was easy.
That shit was easy.
For God's sake, are you kidding
I'm
me?
having a difficult time.
Oh, let me know and I'll help you out.
I got you.
For
Like,
God.
yeah. Once again, shout out to my boy Joey Midnight who helped me. But afterwards, like I finally realized, like it was a simple flyby mission. The only
You
thing
hear that? Flyby.
Did you get the Sonata armor? The whole Sonata armor?
Yeah.
Mostly when you got the game?
Crimson armor.
Yeah, the Crimson
from
Sonata.
the pre-order DLC.
Boy, that shit
Actually,
looks
speaking
nice.
of which, I do have an extra code
For any of the fans, right?
for anybody who's interested. Let me know.
Ooh.
Call in, guys. Call in.
Call in.
And beg to God tier. Get on your knees and praise him.
The Crimson Red armor. No, Sonata's armor.
And then they came out. If you actually go into, I have to let everybody know about this because it baffled myself and a bunch of other people on how
Please,
to access
do tell.
DLC access for it. When you go into the shrine, there's a section called boons. Check it on a month-to-month basis because sometimes Team Ninja will actually give out free DLCs to anybody who supports their game.
What?
So the free DLC that they gave out is the golden armor.
Get the.
And the plot thickens.
Wow,
Yeah.
it did.
It's pure heavy armor. I mean, it's
Holy
golden.
crap. It is
but
heavy?
you build up
I would
Emerita
imagine.
at a faster rate, which is basically your souls.
Mm.
And you got like a lot of boost in defense, but it's a very heavy armor. So just check on boons itself. That's the section where you access DLCs.
Invasive must be really slow on that.
Yo, Money P, you're covering your face in the camera. You figure out
there you go.
figure out where to put your hands when you talk.
There you go. I was actually interested in hearing what he had to say because I've always tried to figure out what the fuck is that game all about now.
It's not the Matrix. You would think it is, right?
It's a really good game.
It's a really high risk, high reward game.
Mm-hmm.
So
It is.
I mean, I explained it. I
Man,
think
Money
the
P
episode-
likes low risk, low reward games,
Yeah.
so it's not for
Low
him.
I
risk.
explained it on the first or
How?
second episode. I know that.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's no risk to playing Call of Duty.
I haven't
just
even
die,
played, I
respawn.
haven't even played Call of Duty, bitch.
Whatever
I
fucking
played
shooting game you're playing right now.
Battlefield, Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six Siege is like the highest risk because you have one life, and then you gotta watch your whole entire team either win or die.
Yeah, well,
talking
it's
about
not that.
CS:GO?
It's not that bad.
CS:GO.
No, he's talking about
Hello?
Rainbow Six.
Oh, because I heard one.
I love CS:GO.
One life to live.
Oh wait, you're talking about
Jazzy.
that shit with that questionable worm?
Nah. You never heard of CS:GO? Counter Strike.
Oh, Counter Strike. Oh yeah, I know what that is. Oh jeez, I hate that game too. Camping on top of the boxes with an Uzi. Like, where is he? Big ass map, and there he is for days. He's like, I'm not gonna let my KD drop, bro. So you can go ahead and find me. You can go ahead, bro.
Jay Kadowski.
Go right
Oh,
on
what's your
ahead.
plays of the week, homie?
Plays of the week is a retro one. I've been playing Street Fighter Third Strike recently.
Uh-oh.
A lot of Third Strike.
Got to his head. Look, he looked down.
That's why I looked at him. Like
He looked down.
I'm doing it in your honor, okay? So
When are we gonna play?
so we'll play soon.
Yo,
Definitely.
Silk City Hill said you're a basic gamer. Mighty P. Yo, call in, Silk City, man. Call in,
Silk
homie.
City, man, call
Full
in.
Metal
Give us a
Villain.
call. So I gotta confess why I'm playing Third Strike.
Yeah,
actually-
that's interesting that you went back to that.
Yeah. So there's this guy named Maximilian Dude. Everybody knows. And pretty much I fired up the PS3 edition of Third Strike online, and I've been facing all of the fighters that he faced, and I actually won some of them, and I got them on footage. So I actually won the
Pretty
majority of the matches, and I was just going straight
Who
on
are you
with
playing
Akuma.
with now? Oh, Akuma.
Ken was
Matata.
like Ken was my shits and giggles now. You know, like I just use him when I pull him out and just shits and giggles. That's it.
Akuna
But
Matata.
Akuma is probably one of my best characters now in Third Strike. It used to be Ibuki. You actually seen how I play with Ibuki? Yeah, we actually threw down, man. We actually threw down really good. Yeah. Do you agree? You're like,
I'll give you that much.
yeah, he gave me that one. I didn't say Street Fighter 5 because
Do you guys play it online or
we
for,
Third Strike?
not Third Strike yet.
Nah.
No, we haven't played Third Strike yet, but we will.
I don't have a PS3. I wanted to, but I picked a better option.
Hey, there's always,
he said I picked the.
Hey, there's always Fightcade.
Yeah, in the PS3 and Xbox 360 fight, the Xbox was actually like ahead a lot in the game.
Yeah.
In that console generation.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
They were. Sadly.
So I wouldn't blame anybody for having an Xbox 360 back then.
Sadly. Yeah.
Sony was fucking up at the beginning of a lot.
They were.
They caught up in the end.
Unfortunate.
But
honestly, the only thing that convinced me to get the Xbox was the fact that you have party chat. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the only thing.
PS3 didn't have it?
No.
No.
I never owned the PS3. I had an Xbox 360 also.
I don't think anybody would have been on a party chat on the PS3.
The only thing PS3 had was free online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was his pro right there.
That's a big plus there, though. That's a big plus.
So you have to get into group chats inside the game, in-game party chats. There was never actual parties.
Yeah, I'll keep it straight up with you, man. Street Fighter Third Strike is still my favorite Street Fighter game. Like I don't get enough of that game. Like just the
game is so beautiful.
Just the mechanics of it and everything.
The artwork,
the art, the music. It's solid. Bro.
Everything was great together. I wish Capcom was then back in those days, brought that idea back. But we got Street Fighter 5. I don't know. I'm still disappointed, but I'll still play it.
The thing is, they're not gonna do another Street Fighter 3 because Street Fighter 3 did the worst about all the Street Fighters.
They actually want that on Steam right now.
Oh, I wouldn't blame them.
I wouldn't
it's popular.
getting it on
now
Steam.
it has like a cult following. But when it first came out, nobody was talking about that shit at all.
It was underrated.
They got rid of all the other characters? They got rid of everyone except for Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, and Akuma.
Because a lot of people don't like change.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You know, you get comfortable. But no, I dig Street Fighter 3, man, so badly.
Third Strike was like because they had other 3 games because they started with
they had the new generation,
second impact, and Third Strike. And Third Strike is like the baby right there, like the completed version.
I'll take my Second Impact.
And Second Impact, a lot
Second
of people
Impact
still
is dope because Sean in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Sean,
god!
I heard he was incredible.
Sean is a beast in that one. They nerfed the jazz out of him in the next one.
Sean was godlike in 2. But when you transform over to 3, trash.
I don't know why they nerfed the shit out of him. I guess it didn't fit his character.
No, because he was literally too broken.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't fit his story because in the story he's supposed to be much weaker than everyone in the game.
Than Ken actually. So
he got demolished in the cutscene. They show him get demolished by Ken. You just see him. He's dreaming that he beat him, and then you just see him. They're all fucked up and everything.
Second Impact is his dream.
Oh. Did we just come up with a fucking game theory?
I think we did.
Did we just do that?
Oh my god!
Oh,
that actually makes sense.
That explains it. That explains.
I can't believe
it.
I said that.
That explains it. Yeah, Second Impact does it like the dream of the levels and everything look all dreamy and
Pretty
shit.
much. I mean, you never expect more characters to come out when you wake up.
Word. Holy crap.
Or be godlike and you're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know?
That's interesting.
That's like saying Dan is godlike.
Depends on who you ask.
Depends on who you ask. Exactly.
Oh yeah. It depends who you ask. Some people will kick anybody's ass with Dan
and taunt your ass later.
Word. Dan has the Raging Demon taunt.
Yo, did you know
on
that
one game?
Dan legitimately can stop all supers with his taunt.
He could?
Yeah, in Street Fighter 4, he was capable of stopping every single, except for projectiles, stop every single super and ultras in the game with just his taunt.
I'm gonna try that out now. Now that you told me, I'm gonna try that out.
I never knew that.
Holy shit! And I got the Steam
I
version.
used to like trolling people with Dan, picking them.
Yeah,
troll the shit out of him.
He's just too much fun.
Yeah, he got an air taunt. He goes
really
when he jumps in the air and you taunt him. That taunt roll. He was just funny as dude. He's like the Peter of Street Fighter.
No, I know who Dan is.
Can I say on what perspective of the being a joke character or?
I know what Dan is. That's why I said that's not me.
All right, ladies and gents, moving on to our next topic of the day.
Yeah.
Some Nintendo Switch news. Apparently, sales-wise, the Switch is about to outsell the Nintendo Wii U in its entire lifespan.
It's not surprising. Wow. I definitely.
So the Switch came out. It sold really well, and now they're doubling up the orders. Now, if Nintendo sells all of these doubled orders that they're producing now, the Switch will have outsold the Wii U that's been out for 6 years. And the Switch hasn't even been out a month yet.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I didn't like the Wii U to begin with.
No, the Wii U was a piece of shit. It was made. It was toilet paper, like a digital toilet paper.
But so many people.
But it had some good games. But that's Nintendo. Nintendo.
People jumped on it just
and
like
it's
basically
crazy.
for Smash.
And it's crazy that you only have one major game that you're selling it with.
Smash Bros.
No, for the
Switch.
For the Switch.
There's only one. Zelda.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only game that.
You mean right now?
That's why a lot of people bought.
I thought you guys said Wii U. Yeah.
They could have went to the Wii U one. I mean, which is almost.
There is a Wii U version for Zelda.
That's what I said. They could have went to the Wii U one, but a lot of people wanted it on the Switch. You know, they want to make it portable outside your house.
But what's your guys' opinion of the Switch in general?
It's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
it is.
Elaborate.
I
Go
really
into
can't
it.
stand
Elaborate,
the
you
system. All
vile
you literally
fiend.
have to do. Literally, all you have to do is go up to somebody while they're playing the fucking system, just approach them, take one controller and walk away. How you gonna play the game now?
This guy's a villain.
You gotta buy another one now. That's why they sell Joy-Con separate.
Holy crap!
You know what? Fuck it. I'll do you even one solid. You know, you can keep the controller. I'm just gonna take the Nvidia Shield and walk away.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
It's pretty much the same thing.
It's an Nvidia Shield.
Yeah, it's pretty
Take
much
your
the
time.
same thing.
But otherwise, like, just playing the games.
Word, that's
in
that
there.
For me
In
personally,
general,
I
it's
think
really
I
good.
think Nintendo consoles have never really done anything special. I think the games are what makes a console.
It is.
You know what I mean?
When
It's always
Nintendo,
about
it's
the
always
game.
about simplicity.
It's about the games.
It's always about simplicity and like games that everyone can play. They're not big on rated R games. You know,
they're not.
No, they weren't really big on it.
The only game that they had that was rated M was
Rated
Eternal
R.
Darkness.
Which one?
Eternal Darkness for GameCube.
Eternal Darkness,
That was
Resident
one.
Evil.
Oh yeah, that's not.
Bayonetta.
Mortal Kombat.
Was Bayonetta M?
Yeah.
Was it? I don't ever played part 2.
Bayonetta is M rated.
Yeah.
It is okay.
Yes.
But for the Wii U, it was
One that Nintendo made. Oh, Fatal Frame. When
for Wii U.
Yeah, you take the pictures of the ghost with the camera.
For the Wii U.
Yeah,
They had
Oh
Fatal
yeah,
Frame for
they
Wii
had.
U?
they have Fatal
one.
Frame for Wii U.
I thought it was just a Wii.
No, part
Silent
2.
Hill 2?
Part 2. No, Silent Hill didn't come out on the.
Silent Hill.
Silent Hill came out on the Wii.
Shattered something.
Fatal Frame,
Shadow-
Shadow Memories,
Shadow Memories.
and then
Yeah.
Fatal Frame 1 came out on Wii. Fatal Frame, or not one, because there's a whole bunch of them. One of them came out on the Wii, and one of them came out on the Wii U.
Well, we talk about
I know the one that came out on the Wii, but never the Wii U one.
yeah,
I don't know if it came out in America.
Wii U.
Because I remember it was kind of a big deal because they were censoring the shit out of it. Because apparently you could play with the girls dressed in like you know, Japanese shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And the girls are underage. They're like fucking 12-year-olds and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
What they
Cultural
made-
differences.
No More Heroes should have been remade on the Wii U.
Oh, that would have been jazzy,
That
bro.
would've
I would have
been
loved to
really
play that
good.
in
That would've been
HD.
great.
I would have loved to play that in HD. Well, apparently he's making another one for Switch.
Is
That
he? For Suda 51?
yeah, but apparently it's gonna be a crossover between No More Heroes and some indie game. We don't know which one it is yet. That's what he's saying now.
Or like, give me like another Killer is Dead 2 for the Wii U. Or
Damn, we haven't beat Killer is Dead, but that's the first
Wait,
game we were
that
playing
was
on
the
our
first
channel.
game.
Wait.
Y'all
Killer-
played
Yeah.
because
Killer
I
is
wasn't in
is
there.
that
in the
retarded
time.
ass what was it? Upside down House of Bullshit?
Yes, the one that's like Alice in Wonderland.
Oh,
the second level.
that's the one I hated. Oh
Can I-
wait, then he's making another?
I hate you.
No, he's saying that he should make another one.
We all hate him. Don't
Oh
worry.
no way!
You're not the only one. We all hate him.
Please stop. I will write a petition up and be like, please do not make one.
Suda is.
Can
God.
I tell you something? Can
Suda is not
I
God.
tell you
Suda
guys
is like
something?
crap.
I wish I was there on the first episode.
I wish you
because-
were there too. Peter doesn't know what art is.
No, because
He's
I would have been.
He's like, dude,
I
this
would've been
game is
having
so
fun with
outside
that
the
game.
box. This game looks like it's somebody inhaled some pure Colombian coke and just made a game.
What's wrong with that?
Exactly.
What
The
is
game
wrong
is
with that?
crap. I was like, is this game really glitching? Like, no, that's just the way
Honestly,
the game.
Peter, I feel
that's
like
just
you
how the
just
game
ran-
is. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yo, you're such a slut. I swear to God.
Honestly,
Quick
Peter.
shout out- quick-
honestly, Peter. I feel like you're ranting just because you want to hear yourself.
Quick shout out to my
That's
boy
why-
Kadir for shouting out Horizon Zero Dawn. It's an amazing game, by the way.
Yo, get that
Word.
legged ass game out of my
But-
sight, man.
Nah, get out of here. That shit's
But no, I
legit.
can't wait for what Suda 51 does next on the
Son,
Switch. What he's
Suda
gonna do.
51 is God.
No, they're
Yes.
not.
Yo,
Yeah,
let me
he
put
is.
it like this.
No, they're
Suda
not.
51 came out with a Fire Pro Wrestling game back in the Super Nintendo. You know what the
He doesn't
story-
know about that shit.
I don't know.
Do you know Fire Pro Wrestling?
No.
It's wrestling.
I
So
like
they
it.
fucking came out with Fire Pro Wrestling for the Super Nintendo, which had a story. None of the other games had stories. It's literally make it to the top and that's it. Suda 51 put a twist to that shit. Homie started from nothing, became something. When he got to the top, he didn't know what to do with his life. So he ended up killing himself.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Welcome to
Yes.
Welcome to Suda 51.
That's Suda 51.
He committed seppuku? The
Yes.
fuck?
Yes.
He ended his life. There was
Yes.
nothing else for him to do. He had the girl. He had the title. He was OP. He was
I heard
God.
about that story.
Michael
Homie
Phelps?
did
I heard about that.
Ernest Hemingway and just offed himself.
Oh my god, I heard about that shit.
Yes, sir.
That's the story.
That was the
Suda
story of.
51.
Oh wow.
Suda 51 did that for.
That was his first
Fire Pro
game.
Wrestling.
Fire Pro Wrestling, yeah.
That was
I
his
heard about
first game
story.
that he ever worked on. And he was an Undertaker
crazy-
before he was a game developer. He worked at a cemetery. He was
This
an
guy
Undertaker.
is so fucking weird.
I love him.
What's the PS4 game? The bootleg of the Dark Souls. Let It Die. Suda 51.
Love it.
Which he loves.
Let It Die?
so
Yeah,
much.
That's Suda 51.
You mean the money raper?
There is.
There is no money.
You
When,
don't have
it was
okay,
free.
when your character dies, how much did you pay?
You drop money?
He dropped
I
money.
did drop
How
money.
much?
What the
How
fuck?
much did you? How much did you pay?
Like I said in our first podcast,
Damn.
my excuse is the
His
developers worked
excuse.
hard to make that game. We got to
Remember.
give them money.
Remember, it's an excuse. It's an excuse. How
It's
much?
an
Can
excuse.
you
back-
please say
I can't
that?
back you
I'm
up no
sticking
more.
to my excuse.
No, how much? How much money was
Marv, I
that?
can't back you up.
It was like $5 for like
For
30
real.
def coins.
Oh, 30. Oh, see,
Yeah.
that's not bad. That's actually a good
It was
price.
Okay,
yeah,
now I
because
could-
because
now I
they
can
give
do
you sometimes they give free ones now because
Yeah.
they do promotions like all right, play the game now, you get a free def coin or whatever.
Daily login bonuses.
Yeah, they do a lot
I
of shit
stopped
like
playing. I'm not gonna lie. I stopped like at floor 24, 25.
that. Yeah,
And then it's not that I got tired of the game, but I got tired of
it's
the
a
game.
grind-a-thon, so
They're
I
like-
don't blame
Grind
you.
City.
But like, whatchamacallit? Is there an end to that game?
Yeah.
I'm getting close to it. I'm on level 35, and there's 40 levels. So
Yeah, 40, once you get to the 40th story,
Yeah.
that's the end of the game.
Yeah, so-
Do you know what happens at the end?
I don't even want to know.
Your character
Fuck
probably commits seppuku.
No, not the story work, but just the arena. So you
I
better,
can
you better drop
imagine.
another $5. I'm telling you right now.
I can imagine.
Yeah, diablo.
Well, they get this free promotion. You can download another 30 death medals, I think, or something like that, because of the World Classic Baseball thing.
Yeah.
Apparently, Japan made it to the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, since Suda 51 loves baseball a lot, there's always like baseball references in his games. He gave out free death medals for that.
Nice.
So,
They got sent home.
Son,
Just saying.
I have to ask, what faction did you join?
New Jersey. I had to represent, man, for my
What
state.
faction did you join? Los Tigres.
Even though I don't rate
Los
that much.
Tigres.
I was rating hard. That was my go-to.
I was doing it a lot, but then I died one time, and you lose
lose
everything.
everything.
And it's like, what
Gone.
the fuck?
You go in there, cock diesel
Yeah.
as fuck, with the
I've
machete,
seen it.
the sniper, and everything.
I've
you
seen
think
it.
you gonna fucking
Yeah.
you lose once, you go
You're
home
done.
butt naked.
Yo,
Yeah, exactly.
With your ass in
I've
the
seen
air in a train.
Holy
I was like,
shit,
oh, I'm not
bro.
doing that shit again.
That's
I'm
like
not
a
going through
punishment.
that. And you lose all your buffs.
Yeah, all the
perks?
tattoo
Yeah.
stickers.
Oh
That's
my
like,
God.
That's like Dark Souls times 11.
Yeah.
Holy
Just
shit.
that alone. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Yo,
what
it's
made it work.
ridiculous
Yeah.
because when you go to raid somebody, you don't know what level they're on. You don't know who you're fighting, man.
You're just in there.
You don't know how many because you can position your team like to guard your base, and you don't know how many people they have guarding their base. It could be one person, it could be fucking 10.
But don't worry, you still love this game.
I still love it. I'm gonna beat it. I'm close to the end, so I gotta beat it.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just grinding to get strong enough to fight the last
I mean,
boss.
when it's the only game you can play. It's
What
like,
level are you in at?
I mean,
well, I have a couple characters, but my highest is like 125.
Was it 4-star or five?
5. I just unlocked 5-star.
Stick to the 5.
Yeah, it's the top tier, so I gotta keep with it. But I'm definitely gonna beat that game. I'm not giving up.
Yo,
I want to make it to the finish line in that game.
I haven't
Do it.
seen you so optimistic in a game in a while, dude.
That's like the only game I play right now.
Yeah,
that's why I don't
you
even
really-
when we do plays of the week, I don't even talk anymore. You guys know what the fuck I'm playing.
Yeah, exactly. Like
You guys know
let
it.
it die.
I would love for them to put it on the
That's
Switch.
why I
though.
always
I would
joke-
love a handheld version of
That
that.
would be awesome.
That's why I always joke
I'd be playing that
around.
shit
Like,
all
I
the
would
time.
definitely
Like, you
play
gotta
it
let
if
the
it's on
game
the
die.
Switch. Like I would definitely play it more.
And it was cool because Duke, shout out to Duke. We were both playing it
Yeah, he
together.
was.
We started at the same time, but he gave up. He got to the floor 16. And you know that
He
bitch
was
with,
like,
the,
nope.
with the lasers?
Yeah.
He's like, fuck this shit.
He was like, nope.
He tried a couple times. He's like, that's it. I'm
Son,
done.
yo, that bitch comes out of left field. Like, you think you got the pattern down pack.
Yeah.
And then she just does like a fucking unibeam.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh my
projectile
god.
vomit.
It just kills you. It just fucking is ridiculous. It breaks all your armor. Everything kills you. Done.
Oh, I saw you fight that.
Oh,
bitch.
you have
Yeah.
armor?
No, I don't have the armor set. But I'm talking about the gear you wear. You know
I can't walk around in that game with gear.
why not?
I always get hit and that shit fucking dies on me.
Yeah, because
I like
the gear breaks too fast.
like you can buy gear and it'll be at 100%, and you go do like 5 floors. You take a couple hits in between, that's just instantly done.
But the thing is, if you keep upgrading it, it lasts longer. So
it does.
It still breaks over time anyway, though. So
I
what I
give
do
up
is
on
I buy like 3 versions of the same highest level gear, and I just when time break, I just put up a new one.
I had to use and abuse the item collector because of his extra storage space that he has.
The item collector? Yeah. The character class collector. Yeah. You have to use him, man, because you can drop mushrooms on people. You know, you can store a lot of shit.
Yep.
I think that's the best class.
In my opinion.
Yeah. But getting back to Nintendo stuff, because we can go. I could talk about Suda and Let It Die and Killer 7. I could talk about that shit for. I could have a whole nother YouTube channel.
It's a good talk, definitely,
about this shit. But in other Nintendo news, we just recently discovered that digital games, or games in general on the Switch, are costing more than they cost on other systems now.
What, digital games?
All games.
Yeah,
not the
all
$60 games, but if a game comes out for $30 on PS4 and Xbox One, it's like $10 more on the Switch. And
that's another reason why I should not. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, the fucking.
You know you're gonna get it when Smash Bros comes out.
The fucking cartridges.
I bet you will.
Yeah, I bet you $10 that if that game Smash comes out on the Switch, if they don't add more DLC characters,
that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. If they add DLC, you're gonna get it.
I'll buy it. But if they don't have DLC,
if they're not, then
you know it. I mean, who's left to add in there? They have pretty much fucking everybody. Sephiroth is next.
Son, give me
Banjo
King
Kazooie.
Kazooie.
Oh yeah,
Banjo
everybody wants him.
Banjo? Ooh.
Banjo.
Yo, Banjo.
Ukulele. Ooh.
Actually, that'd be a better.
That would be.
Wait, no, they're not Nintendo.
Oh,
they're Microsoft.
Oh yeah.
What?
Ukulele.
Ukulele's Microsoft.
Yeah, Rare.
No. Ukulele's made by
Platonic?
They used to work at Rare, and then they got a new job. They started their own company.
It's their own company.
Yeah,
it's a
Kickstarter. They could actually make it in Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
but
that
then
could
again,
then Shovel Knight would have made it.
No, what's his face is buying off third parties. Look at Bayonetta and Cloud.
Yeah, I mean,
Street Fighter, Capcom, they're buying off different revenues to implement it into their games.
That's what I'm saying.
It's possible.
It's possible.
It is possible.
You can even get Master Chief maybe if they want to.
Oh God.
I wouldn't.
Listen, man, if they put Bayonetta, aka Marvel, in the game, I don't see why not.
Okay, well, I agree with that actually.
I can see
anything's
that.
possible.
I can see that. Anything's possible.
I mean,
they just showed us with Cloud, so anything's possible.
But apparently, the reason I'm sorry. Go ahead, you loser.
Master Chief was in Dead or Alive. So.
Yeah,
he was, but it was actually a girl though, version of him.
Yeah, it was a female version.
It was a female Spartan. But actually, the games are costing more on Switch apparently because of the cartridges. Apparently, we're back full circle because people stopped making cartridge games because it costed more. Mm-hmm. And now we're back full circle because of those cartridges. The games are costing more on the Switch.
Yeah, they're trying to find a memory device that could be easily carried around.
It's a SD card, as they call it.
And basically,
that's what it's called.
I'm not trying to say
SD mini.
No,
card.
I'm not trying to say that.
It's a micro SD card.
I'm not trying to say that.
Yeah, micro SD card.
But in my opinion, they were trying to find a device because they thought a CD would be more unconventional to carry around.
For a handheld, yeah, that's pretty much.
So then they got stuck with the fucking cartridge. They're gonna, in my opinion, they're gonna fuck themselves right over again.
What they could have done instead of having the actual CDs itself, make it like the PSPs.
Well, the thing with that is that the PSP games, they were like really, really fragile. Like that plastic encasing that they were in, and on top of that, it's a moving part. So because of that, it could overheat.
Yeah.
When you have something, rotating inside of a moving console.
Good. Get the fuck off the system and go walk outside.
Exactly.
But fucking apparently, yeah, now the games are going to cost more because of those cartridge things. Which for one, I mean, a lot of the games that ended up costing more aren't games I would even buy anyway.
Man, they're accessories.
And they're not going to go over $60. So the games that cost $60 aren't going to cost more than $60. So.
But still, that kills the amount of creativity that could be coming into the system.
Sure,
it does. But at the end of the day, if the Switch continues selling as well as it is now, it won't even matter.
That's irrelevant because that's only for a portion of time. You gotta keep building up revenue.
Like I said, if it continues to sell as well as it does, I don't know if it is going to keep selling that good. You know, the Switch isn't without its problems right now.
No, they're like there's a moment where every system's at its peak, where it's AKA the cash cow.
Not the PS2,
where it's at the cash cow, and then it fucking dies down.
Nigga,
I mean,
the PS2 was still selling out after PS3 came out.
All right,
didn't they just shut off
they-
their servers for the internet like last year?
It was something like that.
Yeah,
it was something like that.
We're talking
They
about
shut
a
off their
phenomenon
internet.
like the PS2. You can't compare PS2 to Nintendo. I don't think.
Well, the Wii was as successful as the PS2.
All right, but we're.
I don't think it sold as many consoles, but it was to the point where it was selling so much that it's probably like number 2 under the best selling consoles if PS2 is number 1.
I mean,
I'm not sure which one's in
I
what order.
agree with you with the Wii, but as far as this,
And the Wii was trash.
as
The
far-
Wii was garbage.
as far as this jalopy, this mess of a creation, nah. I
Well,
wouldn't.
if you guys look at the success of the Wii, being a garbage system is not going to keep it from selling. If you look at people will buy whatever's trending. And if people see that the Switch keeps having this popularity that's going through now, it's going to sell. People brought Wii's just to put them in their closet and leave them in the box.
It's gonna catch.
Or just to hack it itself.
To me,
That's what I had for. You had hella games.
I think that's what most people
It's
have
gonna
it for.
get, like I said, a hype train. But then when those games that should have cost like $30 or $20, and they realize they're paying 40 or 45 just to go into the green for cost, people are gonna be like, "Fuck that! I might as well just get it from my PS4 and sit my fat ass down." Like, there's no point.
You would think so.
You would think so.
But I don't think a good console has ever justified like the sales of a console. Like, it doesn't go hand in hand.
I'm talking about this cartridge issue. I'm not talking about the console.
I know what you're saying. You're saying people will play the PS3 version over the Switch version because the Switch version costs more.
So now that begs the question: if you buy the physical copy of a game for the Switch, is it going to be more expensive than purchasing the digital copy?
That I don't know. That
Because
I would look up.
I don't own a Switch, so I can't answer. But the best thing I can do is ask. You own the fucking Switch. Do they even offer Legend of Zelda digitally?
Yes.
It's got to be such a big file,
But
though.
That
is
file
it
must be monstrous.
$59.99 or is it $69?
It's the original price of $69, I think. Oh no,
69? No way, it's 69. It's 59.
it's 15. I mean 59.
No, they're not going over the threshold of $60 for
So
a game.
this is
I'm
what I'm gonna
sorry.
tell everybody.
That came out wrong.
I'm gonna start. I'm
Yeah,
gonna let you guys
DX
know
Nintendo is backwards as fuck.
Yeah, it's $59.99.
But
if you fellas, anybody, and this is for you guys watching, if you want to avoid paying taxes, because starting next month, PlayStation 4 is going to start charging people for taxes on video games now. Instead of being tax free, it's taxes.
That's bonkers.
That's ridiculous.
Change your fucking region.
Oh, we're getting a phone call. Change your region, guys. That's what we left off on. What up? This is the People vs. Villainy Games podcast. Who am I talking to?
I think you hit the red button, you dumb bitch.
Fuck, man. Call again, yo.
You're a fucking retard.
This is my first time.
Even I looked at it. I'm like, this is why you don't play shooting games, because you can't even click the fucking
all
answer
right,
key.
whatevs, man.
Why it has to be shooting game?
Yo, it was this one they called, right? Nah,
Because he's pointing at the fucking target.
Yo, listen, whoever called, just call again, yo.
Please call again,
I don't know how to
please.
answer these phones.
He just has to click on the green button, which he clicked on the red button, obviously.
Was it one of these numbers they called on this list right
Yes,
here? on the
it's
side?
the last one.
It's this one, right?
No.
This one?
The 201.
This
Take
one?
the eye patch out, yes.
How come it says
Wow, he talks
129?
just like in gameplay when somebody
right.
else is playing.
Let's see if we can.
Because it's so frustrating, because it's so basic. It's like the number of the top. That's the last fucking number that called you. How fucking retarded can you be? This is what pulls my fucking trigger. Your fucking retardation.
I can't call you back. Oh wait, can I? Let me see.
Jesus Christ.
Oh wait, I'm calling. I'm making a phone call from the internet.
Our first time calling a caller back. Look at that.
You understand my...
I bet
No.
you this is not the right number.
It's not.
Hey, you make Domino's. Who can I help you? I'm like, fuck it, let's order Domino's.
Let's do that.
man.
Let's
It's Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hello?
Yo, this is the People vs. Villainy Games podcast. Who am I talking to?
Talking to Bad Lungs.
Oh!
FBL?
Oh, did you just call us?
Now fight for God.
You didn't just call this podcast right now?
Emphatically now fight for. I did call Real Point earlier.
Oh, damn.
I told you this wasn't the right number.
Well, it's...
All right, well, yo, just plug in whoever you are. Like, I know you're a rapper, so plug it in, yo. Just in case somebody's
Oh
listening.
yeah, man. Yeah, you already know, man. It's your boy Bad Luck, man.
Yeah,
I love this guy.
I love this guy, man.
And yeah, I'm from Paterson, New Jersey, by the way. Check me out, Bad Lungs.
Check him out.
Twitter, Facebook, Bad Lungs with a Z. And shout out to Villainy Games, man.
Dope. Word, man.
Just keep calling random people, man.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Find the culprit.
Yeah, I can dig it, yo. All right, man. Stay classy, my friend.
You already know, beloved.
Much love, brother.
I told you that wasn't the right fucking number, you idiot.
Well,
who's
that's
the
his
idiot now?
contacts.
Who's the idiot now?
I'm just judging by what I saw. The number that fucking lit up.
That
my
shit
phone.
says the last call was at 1:29 p.m.
Well,
Oh
maybe
my
if you go
god.
in the menu.
All right, never mind.
There's a menu bar
Never
for
mind,
Christ's
never mind.
sake, and you could probably look at the recent calls, and you
Shut
know.
up, Peter, you're done.
Shut up, Peter. You're done. You're done. All right.
Well, where did we left off on?
Where did we
This
left
guy.
off?
I know we were talking about the Nintendo shit.
He was asking me a question. If the download is $59.99, and yes, it is.
Oh, it is $59.99.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's the regular price of buying a physical copy.
So the best bet to do. Wait, but do they accept? Because I know PS4 just recently received finally the update to apply
a hard
external
drive.
hard drives.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. The Wii. The Switch does use it.
Switch does use it for the dock mostly.
Yeah, for the dock. But with the actual system, they have those large SD cards. They take like up to 128.
And it has,
fuck
it
just
has
buy
3
yourself an
USB
SD
ports.
card and then buy an external 500 gig, and just go to town with it, or buy
Yeah.
yourself a terabyte. Huh?
It even has a 3.0 port. So yeah.
3.0 USB port.
Yeah.
Oh, then get yourself a 2 terabyte.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Pretty much. I mean,
There's no point in going physical anymore unless you know that the game is going to be bad and you just want to buy it to sell it.
I disagree with you there because Nintendo's a scumbag right now. Pretty much, if your Switch breaks, you lose all those games.
No,
Yeah.
it's locked to your data.
No, it's not. It's locked to the system. They just came out about it.
What?
Yes. Before the system released, they said they weren't going to do that anymore. But now your Nintendo account doesn't matter. If you lose their system, you lose those games.
That makes no fucking sense.
That doesn't make sense, and I'm glad I only bought KOF 98 for $2. That's it.
It's a fucking tragedy. You
with my
better
$6
save your
credit.
system. Like me, I haven't bought a Nintendo download game since the first Wii. Because I always figured like Nintendo's gonna be smart. They're gonna transfer my games over. No, I bought a Wii U. I can't even like buy the better versions of the games or get the better versions of it.
If you bought it digitally, they'll support you back because it'll be linked to your account as well as the Wii U.
No, you can transfer your entire Wii save data to the Wii U and it'll be there. But then they release an updated version of the old games with like save states and better graphics.
Yeah.
And they don't cross over.
No, because I purchased the 3DS and the Wii U recently.
Mhm.
Well, the 3DS I purchased last year.
Yeah.
And I thought I lost it, so I called them up and it was like, "Look, I lost my shit, blah blah blah, customer service." And they told me, "Look, if you repurchase a 3DS, which I was getting ready to do anyways, we'll link back your account. You lose your save data." Because that's connected. You lose your save data unless you have your by some dumb reason you lose your system but kept your SD card. You get your games back because the only games that I purchased off the store was Gun Vault 1 and 2.
I like Gun Vault. It's like Mega Man.
I had a lot of 3DS downloadables, man, and just to lose all that shit.
Exactly. That's a lot of money you lose.
So why doesn't Nintendo just like have like people make screen names and user accounts? That way you can just go onto another system and re-download it without having to call them, without having to fucking move an SD card. Like, why don't they just do that? Like, what is wrong with them?
You know why? You know why? Here, let me give you the business explanation. They cuts costs. They're using the same basic system, so without having to generate a new system to to locate individuals, they just using the same firmware basically.
It's a fucking tragedy.
It's still friend codes, right, for the Switch?
Yeah.
What's up?
Is it still friend codes?
Friend codes, yeah. You can still do friend
I
codes.
see people posting it up on Facebook.
So what they do is they have friend codes. You can even add them on your apps,
'cause they have a
on the
cell phone
Nintendo
app now.
apps now. Like, yeah, it's just weird how they do it.
They're still backward.
It's like
as
3DS.
shit. They're still backward as fuck, man. It sucks.
Yeah,
I'm saying
definitely
Nintendo's
like
only good
3DS.
with games, man. With consoles, with any of like online type shit, they are just like God.
They try to be too much. They try to be innovative, and then they forget like, oh wait, people actually want to go this route, and then they blow it up.
It's a fucking tragedy.
It is.
I'll buy a Switch I mean, this is like pulling from the heavens itself.
I won't.
I'll buy a Switch for one game and one game only.
Smash Bros.
Nah. If they ever decide to bring it to America again, and release the latest updated version, call me weeble, call me whatever the fuck you want. I love anime, but I will buy a Switch for Naruto, Clash of Ninjas.
Which one is that one? That was the one that was on.
Isn't that the fighting one?
The legitimate.
That's the one
fighting.
that's like 4-player fighting.
4-player fighting.
Oh, I remember
Yes.
that. Arena fighting.
Wait,
I was just playing that right
Arena
now.
fighting. Yeah.
It was
On my emulator.
They had it on
I
GameCube.
have the special on Dolphin Wii.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing, and 4K resolution.
Yeah, but don't they have it on PS4 now?
No,
No, they never
the
had
one that,
those.
the one that's on PS4, Xbox One is
the Rise
Ninja Storm.
Ninja Storm. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The one that was on the Xbox 360 way back yonder was
Ninja Clash.
No,
No,
it's not Clash.
Class something. I don't know.
like Road to Ninja, some shit like that.
It was some adventure game,
It
right?
was Ubisoft. I'll say it right now. It was an Ubisoft game.
It wasn't.
It wasn't
yeah,
that bad. It was a
wasn't that
fighting
bad.
game, but it was alright.
I can't look at the name Ubisoft on a box. That shit just makes you want to throw it. Like,
No, but the one for the Wii's, they got that right.
It was GameCube and Wii, and it was a legitimate fighting.
It was.
I remember it because
legit.
my friend imported it and he had it on the GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
He had a special memory card, and that was the only way he could play it.
Yep.
And yeah, it was dope. I remember 4-player arena fighting game. It was like a Smash, but almost like Power Stone, but a little more deeper.
Yeah, it was like Power Stone based, but there's no like objects that you fling at people.
But you target your fighter, the person you want to fight.
Yeah.
And you have like 2 special moves, right?
That's it.
Yeah, just
2
two
sucks for
special
Peter.
moves.
He looks depressed. He hates anime.
No, I'm like fighting games.
Yeah, dude, I was just recently playing it.
But now with Naruto, I actually did play that one back in high school.
That one?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that one was legit.
Yo, Muscle Man Moses just entered the chat. He said, "Slow down, Tito. Damn." He said, "Pete, fuck you."
But I actually played that game. I started playing because they were at this part where at the beginning, basically.
Yo, Muscle Man, call in, bro. The number's on the screen by the Destiny guy.
Where they're trying to save Gaara, basically.
Okay, yeah.
So that's where they left off. Where they're trying to save Gaara the first time, and he spoilers. We're at 500 already. He died. He died in the beginning of this shit, but I'm not gonna tell you how he got revived. All right, so.
I lost track. What were you talking about? The actual show?
We're talking the actual show, but the thing is,
Where
the
the
game was in where the game was left off.
I just want to say real quick, shout out to him. Well, he used to be my friend, but it's this guy named Mark. As a matter of fact, we know him. You know?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, Mark. So basically, his dad was stationed in Japan, and that's how I got to play it before any of you guys even got to play it, because he got the Japanese version. And he had it shipped over here, and then basically we were making heads or tails with the fucking menu. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
Was Sakura on the menu?
And I never even fucking no. It was a pig. I think it was a pig.
It was the one with Sakura on the menu. Just like,
but whatchamacallit, I didn't even watch the anime. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I just went to the menu and picked the most badass looking guy. I went down all the way down, and I was like, "Who's this guy?" You're like, "You gonna pick him? Wait, who is this guy?" And then I hit A, and they're like, "What the fuck?" I picked Itachi on my first pick, and I just ripped everybody. I was like, "Yo, this guy's so OP.
He's broken. He's really broken.
This guy is fucking retarded."
Yeah, shout out to Mark, yo. I remember when he had the that same story. That his pops was stationed in Japan, and his pops burned them DVDs of Naruto before it came out in America.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember he had like the first 8 episodes, and I was like, wow, this is fucking like biblical. How awesome this fucking anime is.
It's crazy, the original, and then when they brought it to America, it was just garbage. Just like, believe it. I was like, you never said that.
Whatevs. Another Nintendo Switch news. I don't know if you guys have ever played the Mana games from Squaresoft. Square Enix.
Sword of Mana, Secret of Mana.
Exactly.
Secret of Mana.
They're making an HD collection for the Nintendo Switch also now.
That's not bad, but
so it covers it's Legend of Mana, Secret of Mana, Suiken Densetsu, which is like the original one for Game Boy.
That's 3.
Is it? Oh, I don't know the order of it. And then there's also one version that never came out in America that they're bringing over also.
It's another Suiken Densetsu.
Yeah. Yeah, so
I know it because I had the emulator on the Super Nintendo. Took me 3 months to beat the game because all I did was talk, can't read Japanese, go to the next town, talk, just kept doing that shit till I finally got like progressing further, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck the story's about. All I know is that I died and I got a headache.
Yo, those games are pretty dope. That's just like a stamina fighting game. It's almost like the Dark Souls fighting system.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I remember I had a hard time playing that shit because I'm used to just wailing on bad guys, and like, no, you can't do that. You gotta
You
like
see a character like fatigue.
Yeah.
Like you gotta activate.
I think that was like the first
something
game I ever played that had that shit. You ever played a mana game?
No. Never even heard. I
Remember, he
never
never had
heard
a
it.
childhood.
I never heard it. I didn't even know
wasn't
that
loved,
shit
dude.
existed.
No, he wasn't loved. as a
Muscle Man
baby.
said he set you up for a lap dance last night. He said you're welcome, Pete.
Yo, that double team, yo, that double team. At this rate, we're never even gonna get to Destiny 2, but whatever.
Well,
The double team,
we got mad time left
that,
for
that,
Destiny 2.
that double team was just redonkulous. Like, and I had it right in public too. It was like two girls at the same time, which is what I loved about it. Because meanwhile, you had to get dragged to a private room just to get a petite girl, aka some chick that was flat as the fucking wall behind you, to fucking grind on your baby dick.
I was in
Basically,
love with her.
I had two thick ass chicks like right there, like pow, pow, pow. I was like, make it rain. Shout out
Anyways,
to my boy Justin, because he would know about making it rain.
anyways, the Mana series for me is a big deal of coming to the Switch because I always been a fan of that shit. Because that was like the first, I think, Super Nintendo game that I played that actually had more than 2 players.
That was a 2-player game.
3-player game. You actually could play with other people. You needed a multi-tap for it, and you could play 3 players.
Really?
On Super Nintendo. Can you imagine back then?
I'm sorry, man. I ain't have nobody to play.
Oh,
No, I mean, I went to my cousin's house and had to play with him because I didn't even own a Super Nintendo at
Can
the time.
all three of us play
Don't
that
wanna
on the
be.
show?
On the Switch, I saw what the guys were doing when they showed it off. They had the 2 Joy-Cons, and one guy had a Pro controller, and they were playing 3 players that way.
Dope.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That is really dope.
Yeah.
That is really nice.
I could approve of that.
I could approve.
And I think the
too.
PS1 version, Legend of Mana, if I'm not mistaken, I think that one's 4 players.
Yes.
Because the Super Nintendo one is 3, and then the PS1 version should be 4 players. I might be wrong about that. Somebody in the chat could hit me up about it.
Son, don't worry about it. I'll fact check.
Oh, we gotta get the audience involved.
Yeah. The audience, we love them.
A little.
A little bit.
They need to call in more. I don't know who the fuck called in.
I don't know. We
Didn't even
did them
fucking
dirty
answer.
though.
Word.
We can't aim with the mouth. Well,
We're
he
villains.
can't
What do you
aim
gotta
with the
say,
mouse.
man? We're villains.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck was it called.
I don't know, man.
I'm still trying to figure out how the Facebook chat works.
How does it not work? You just go on the live stream and just look at the chat.
I'm looking at it. It's like it's all your boy Kadir. It's like 26 comments just by him.
Exactly.
Shout out to you, homie. I dig it.
Because it's basically he's waiting to talk about Destiny 2. Because me and him, we both fucking abused the shit
All
out of
right.
the game.
Well, we're going into Destiny now
We're
because
going there.
we got half an hour left, and I will save it just particularly for Destiny. So, ladies and gentlemen, my droogies of the interwebs, a poster was discovered of Destiny 2.
Yes, it was. Yes,
And
it
the
was.
rumor is that it will be launching in
It's
November.
not a rumor. It's confirmed.
It's been
They
confirmed?
officially confirmed it?
Yeah.
I thought it was September.
September 8th.
I have written
Which
November.
is the
September
same time
8th.
that fucking Destiny came out. Same month.
September 8th. Confirmed. Confirmed. There.
Oh, it was DX the Great they called us. My bad, brother. I don't fucking know.
Oh, shoot.
I answered the phone the wrong way, yo. You can call back for
can't
sure.
He can't even click on the.
We tried to
button.
Call back, DX.
We tried
please.
to call you back. We ended up calling some rapper.
I literally saw him clicking on the red button. I was like, "Are you this retarded?"
Sorry about that. Just want to see if we're
I heard
good.
my voice.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no. He said it wasn't him that called. Damn. So I don't
Oh,
know who it
wasn't him?
was.
Oh, there you go.
Yo, same day, son. Destiny 1 launched September 9th. It's coming out September 8th.
There you
Jazzy.
go.
Wow.
But
There you go.
That's great.
like we did with The Evil Within. And I know you guys, you two especially, have very opinions, very strong opinions.
Oh wait, beta.
Well, what needs to
Beta
be,
is announced. By
what
the way.
needs to be? Oh, they announced the beta already.
There's a
nice.
beta.
It's a closed beta.
Oh, is it? They said when it's
Nice.
coming out.
Beta.
Huh?
It's a closed beta.
It's a closed beta.
Oh,
Did they say when
so
it's
you
coming
gotta
out?
sign up.
No, yeah, it was still during the process of the leak.
Oh,
My
interesting.
guess is probably going to be 2 months. August, the same time frame that they did for Destiny 1.
Yeah.
a month prior. It's just
So
that we
guys,
can get
I want
knocked
you
out all
guys.
the
I want Mighty P to go in on this topic.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what needs to be fixed for part 2.
What needs to be fixed? A lot
What
of
you-
shit.
what the fuck you want
the,
added?
The 90% of the story was stuck on Grimro cards. Like that needs to be swapped out immediately. Like I want to physically play what was on the fucking Grimro card, not have to read it. I mean, luckily for me, I had this one guy named Smee who actually read all the fucking Grimoire cards.
And you had to go online to read it, right? It wasn't in the game?
No, it was on Bungie.net.
It's on Bungie.net, and
that
basically,
is a bonkers way of
what you
having
had to do
somebody-
is like you had to do all these accomplishments, all these crazy accomplishments, and you started unlocking Grimoire cards, and that's basically the story itself, you know, and that's what killed the game, basically the story. I mean, you have this gameplay that's decent. At first, it was amazing, but then it just starts to die down. It gets old, and then you start.
It's like a grindathon, also.
You start, you start noticing that a lot of these characters are overpowered. The Warlock was ridiculous. The high five of death. That's why I used to always call it the high five of death, because he would do this palm thrust, and he's just a mile away, but he still got you.
So let me put it to you like this: it's not a mile away. Where we're standing at, throw me to the entrance of that fucking door. Not this door, the entrance of this building.
Like, boom, like he goes through this.
You hit me.
What the
That
fuck?
shit was retarded.
It was that broken.
That shit was retarded.
Oh, wait, hold on.
He had the Vegeta, the Gatling gun.
Let's not forget that if he swings with you with the melee, he gets overshield.
And this is a character class, or this is a bad guy?
A character. It's just a character.
What
In
the
PvP
fuck?
purposes, that shit's broken. But on PvE, when you're against the world, it's good because that class is actually pretty weak in terms of damage wise. Like,
yeah, but
intaking,
those are like completely different games at that point. The PvP, PvE.
I mean, there was a time where the Titan was just like unstoppable. When the second I heard a king noise from that hammer, I was like, nope, not dealing with this today. Nope, run.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's only 3 character classes, right, in the game.
It's Hunter and
that's
and
one
Titan
thing
and
for
Warlock.
sure. They need to fucking open up. Like they need to have way more
Not,
classes.
but not even. It's like you get three.
I know it
three
helps
units.
balance it by having less.
No, you have 3.
Exactly, but I feel like when I'm creating a character, when I go into a game to create a character, I want fucking options, yo.
No, you're not even letting me speak. You get 3 You get 3 types, but of those 3 types, there's 3 subclasses.
I know that fact. But then when you go to pick your character, when you go to create his face, the options are so limited.
Oh, and the character creation part?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is the point of even creating a character? I'm gonna wear a helmet the whole fucking game.
Yeah, they finally patched it. They finally patched it.
When you go to the tower, right? You take off the helmet.
Yeah, you can take it off.
But it still seems so pointless because I feel like there weren't any options.
You're never gonna see it again.
My character, only in cutscenes, my character looked exactly like the villain from The Fifth Element.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
I designed him specifically.
With the little shiny shit on his head?
Yeah,
oh my god. Really one of the coolest villains. He was all feminine and shit. And like,
I need like
I'm getting very disappointed.
That was Gary Oldman. He's an awesome actor.
But whatchamacallit. But aside from that, let's see. We got Grimoire cards. The weapons. Okay, so let me tell you this straight. The community is very loud. Basically, when hand cannons first dropped, and people were being
bitches.
not only bitches, but the people that were shooting those guns were like shooting them like Van Helsing. You were like 10 miles away, and they would be like, "Hold on, sweetie, I got this shot right here." And Hawkmoon was just a 2-piece. Basically, if you had the Hawkmoon, the hand cannon, which is basically what was it, a 50 Beretta?
It was a Beretta.
A Desert Eagle. There you go.
Let me put it to you like this in better format. I own the Xbox version. He owns the PS4. PS4 received a lot more exclusive stuff than the Xbox.
Yes, they did.
They had a 1-year timestamp.
Well, Bungie had a bad taste in their mouth with Microsoft
Halo.
With Halo
because
shit.
of Halo shit. But you know they can go fuck themselves. Anyways, because they have 1-year exclusivity, when their weapons came over to the Xbox, we only had 1 week to play with that shit.
1 week.
1 week.
And they took it away.
No, we kept it, but then the update came out.
Yeah.
It was like the Hawkmoon that he's describing. I never got a chance to like fully like in depth.
It was ridiculous. Imagine getting 2-piece because you had one random bullet in the chamber.
Yo,
that was just like
DX motherfucking grass said because Xbox is trash.
the hatred. But but like I said, it's like one bullet was just like did most of the damage, and they would actually milk their magazine on purpose.
Yeah.
And then Thorn, don't get me started on Thorn. If I killed you, it didn't matter. I was already poisoned. I was like, here comes my slow death. And now dead.
It wasn't until recently that they actually
nerfed the poison. Thank
Because
God.
that game, the thorn was literally fucking broken. You would shoot twice. That's all you needed. Two bullets
Two to the head, and that's it.
and game. GG's.
Yeah, basically your poison would just do
Takes
the
out your
rest.
shield, takes out your health, and then literally you get 3 blocks of like big chunks of health. That shit does.
Oh, getting a caller. Let's see. Hopefully it's the guy from before.
Let's see if you know how to hit the green button.
Green. There you go.
There you go.
Welcome to the People vs. Villainy Games podcast. Who am I talking to?
You talking to the one,
Oh!
the only EX, the motherfucking
Oh!
great one.
DX the motherfucking great.
What up, my
How
brother?
y'all doing? How y'all doing?
We
How y'all
good,
doing? I got
man.
one
We
thing to say
good.
about
Bueno.
Destiny.
Muy bueno,
Destiny
yo.
needs to stop trying to be Warframe, alright?
Oh.
Wait, what did he say? What did he say?
Tell him again.
Destiny needs to stop trying to be Warframe.
Hell no! I play Warframe. Warframe was literally just basically on repeat. They're like, "Hey, you gotta go to this guy, to this place, and pretty much play it 10 fucking times." I mean, this is fucking retarded.
It's more than one planet.
You have what?
More than one planet.
What?
And
I don't give a fuck. Destiny have
and the
technically more than one
updates. You ain't
planet,
play
but
it with
still.
the updates though.
It was hella
play
updates.
with
That
the
shit killed my fucking hard drive. I saw the fucking size of all them updates.
Them hard drives is crazy.
I'm like, you consumed my soul. I literally couldn't play Metal Gear Solid 5. I looked at Warframe. I was like, goodbye.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
if
makes
you're
sense,
stopping me
you know,
from
you play
greatness right
Destiny.
now. What happened?
You know what I mean? I said it makes sense because you play Destiny.
I mean, yeah, you're right. It does make sense because I play Destiny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yo, the
But what
man's
they
not
need
wrong,
to
though.
do is add new dance moves, and I'm out.
They did. They did.
They need to do the Millie Wop.
They had the Carlton. They had the Beat It.
They gonna do the Millie Wop for you.
They had a whole bunch of things.
Imagine.
Yo, that shit will be popping.
And they Millie, was it Millie Rock? Millie Rock, right?
Yeah.
Wait, can you dab in it?
Could he dab? Yeah.
Yeah.
You could dab on it,
dab.
yeah.
You could dab.
I think
You gotta spend money to dab.
You gotta spend money to dab and do the Carlton.
The fucking game literally said, "Oh, we're not gonna be microtransaction." A year later, oh, we're gonna put microtransactions in the game.
And that's like for the little customizable stuff. That shit that really doesn't matter.
Well, how you doing, brother? How you doing,
Yeah,
DX?
man.
Motherfucking great.
I'm living life, chilling, waiting on this Tekken 7.
Oh, aren't we all, man?
We are waiting for that game,
Tekken,
man.
let me tell y'all right now, Tekken 7 is going to set it off for the game we should have had, Tekken versus Street Fighter.
Yes.
Yes.
Not that
Yes.
bullshit they did the first time.
I know, right?
Amen to
Get
that.
out of here.
All right, DX.
I see
Destiny
you.
it up.
You stay classy, all right, brother?
It's good hearing from you, brother.
Peace.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, yo.
Yeah.
Out.
Yeah. All right, babe.
Shout out to DX, the motherfucking
hold
great,
up.
the greatest
Awesome
of all
guy, man.
time.
Truly. All right, babe. Going back to what I was saying. All right, so the game developers have to just set a certain standard for the guns and just not include the community, because that's what kills, to me, the interaction of the game.
The community
That's
Because the fact is that they listen to the community too much. When the community outraged for shotguns, they nerfed the living shit out of the fucking shotgun, and they hyped up the fusion rifle. Then everyone was on fusion rifle. Then they fucking complained about the fusion rifle, and then here comes
shotguns came back.
And then shotguns came back. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Let me put it like this: when the first game dropped,
Okay.
just flat out Destiny, no DLCs. What was the first raid station?
Vault of Glass.
Vault of Glass.
VOG.
There was one fucking enemy that after you get past, I forgot the big ass boss, the one that's
Atheon.
no, not the teleporting one.
Oh, you talk about the I know you.
Okay,
don't-
when you do the maze and you find all these little fucking.
It's before the maze.
No, after it's during the maze.
Oh, you talk about those fucking immortal niggas.
The Immortals.
Okay.
Immortals.
They literally could not die pre-patch. When everybody was bitching and complaining about the fusion, the shotguns, when shotguns got buffed, a squad of niggas jumped one and killed it. And they gave you a Grimoire card.
Yeah.
It was impossible. People pulled out Gallahorn. Gallahorn was the godlike rocket launcher in the game. If you haven't
heard about that one,
I've heard the stories.
I heard the stories
You
too.
couldn't even play VOG at one point without Gallahorn.
If you don't have
because
Gallahorn,
people wouldn't play it.
Exactly.
Get
People
away
wouldn't-
from me. You're not worth. You're worth shit. I'm gonna go get somebody else who has it. He could be like 5 levels under you, but he has Gallahorn. He's more valuable than you.
Yeah.
So people actually pulled
Damn,
out
it's
down
like
the
that
hole,
now.
aimed at that fucking monster, couldn't kill him. That says something. So people, when they buffed the shotguns, everybody pulled out the shotguns, one shots all together, killed it.
Like, because the whole point is that those immortals were basically like if you stay there too long after you get caught, pretty much your entire
Instant kill.
team gets instantly killed. So you had to rush them, and then you had a certain timer, like a couple of seconds to kill them.
When they nerfed the shotguns, what was the new strategy then?
The whole point is that you keep changing weapons, and it gets aggravating. I mean, luckily for me, I kept to my scout rifle, but then later on they nerfed my scout rifle, and what was it? They dropped the fire rate.
It's hard for developers,
especially the Mida tool.
It's hard for developers. I can imagine if you're a developer, and you're in charge of doing the patches for shit, and everybody's complaining about this one thing, and like, what do? You just ignore them? You're saying,
but
Peter?
you gotta understand. You gotta understand. You can't satisfy the crowd 100%. There will always be someone who bitches and complains. There will always be someone who says, "Oh, I'm happy the way it is." You gotta understand that you have to keep it at the playing field. You have to keep
Being
it
a developer, you're a prostitute, especially when it comes to an MMORPG.
You have to keep it at. You have to keep it at a field that.
And this is Bungie's first MMO, so I know that it wasn't easy for them.
No, it wasn't.
I'm sure.
I remember the release. I remember the release.
The release was rough. The reviewers were turning it apart when it first came out.
I was a part of the release at GameStop, so yes, I know how struggling.
The websites were tearing it apart because it was supposed to be the second coming. Destiny was supposed to be like this huge thing that they were going to support for like 10 years,
Dude,
and we got a part 2. Like, what is it? How many years has it been? 3?
Almost 3.
Yeah, almost 3
they
years.
They said they were going to support this game for 10 years.
No, 2. It's 2 years.
No, the reason why, and I'll
think it's
explain
longer
that
than
is because when they had originally finished the making of the game, as a matter of fact,
I was still in
some of the original people.
Yeah, because I was still working
and this
at
is
GameStop.
fact. This is actually fact right here. Some of the original people that actually made the game actually, I believe, left because they actually had a large explanation for the story. They even had the Warmind, the Russian guy. He was supposed to be included in the game. You're supposed to actually have a moment where you actually meet up with him. Notice in the game you do not meet up with the Warmind at all.
I don't know who that is, but
you don't know him. But it's basically what is it? A robot guy who's actually speaking Russian or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I know a couple guys like that actually.
But the point is that the company that's in charge of the game said, "Oh no, this is too much linear. The story is too linear." And it comes to a halt too fast. Like, so we gotta change it up on the fly. They changed it up so fucking quickly, it killed the entire story.
Wow.
So you think for part 2 they have to add more story to it? I never think that's an option. Like,
for you don't like the story, but for the people, for the Destiny,
I like story in single player games, but I think in a MMO or like what other game we were talking about, Resident Evil, and like horror games, I think story kind of fucks shit up.
But this is like we're talking about like a game that it's essentially, I would say it's pretty much Mass Effect.
What?
In a way?
What? Destiny?
In a way, because Mass Effect has its own leveling system, correct?
Yeah.
It does. It's a tree based though.
Yeah, it's tree based.
But Mass Effect, you can't level up everything, whereas Destiny, you can.
So basically, Mass Effect plays off like Borderlands in a way.
And well, except for the random guns, but yeah, it does. And in Destiny, you could select your 3 subclasses and you can level them up completely, or you could just sit there and fucking suck dick on mode to light and then magically be 100 at the end of it.
You think Destiny should be like more like Mass Effect, like open world, like traveling to other planets on your own, not just like picking on a map?
Open world with the
you can
planets, but I feel like
you pick your planet from a menu, don't you?
You do.
Yeah.
Like, you wish you can just fly like let's say No Man's Sky to another planet or some shit like that?
Oh, you mean
Get that shit out of here.
You mean the actual progress of that?
No.
It's actually been updated, but all right.
They need to make the loading screen interactable. Because
You're staring at that shit
Destiny
a lot,
is not
right?
even called Destiny in my eyes. It's called loading.
Yeah.
You're fucking sitting there.
That loading system is crazy.
Yeah, the supposed unwarping to another planet is basically a loading.
That's why I like Phantasy Star Online, because you could fuck around with the loading screen.
light,
You'd be there like entertaining yourself, like
You see, like
I love loading screens with interactions.
I was so
good.
hyped when Destiny dropped. It was like, oh yeah, you get to buy your rocket, your spaceships.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It was cosmetic.
Oh yeah,
it was all
Perfectly
cosmetic.
fine. Okay, it's cosmetic. But when you go in with like you're getting ready to go to do a mission, you got your crew. You see the nigga with the big spaceship. You see the nigga from with the Crota spaceship and everything. You're like, yo, this is a squad, but they're just flying.
My thing is that they also have to give purpose to the ship, just like they gave purpose to the bike.
Yeah.
They made SRL, yeah, a racing for the bikes.
Did they ever bring that back?
They brought it back around December.
Oh, I remember hearing about that when they added that to the
Yeah,
game.
It was really good.
Because Muscle Man used to play the shit out of Destiny.
They brought it back, but now, in my opinion, just like you have these legendary ships, you have ships that are legendary for no reason.
It's cosmetic.
It's purely cosmetic. It's like, why would you even have a legendary ship just to show it off? Like, no, like I want to see a dogfight in space.
It doesn't improve.
That would be dope.
Yeah, that would be
Star
really
Fox
cool.
style, like
that
better.
See, Bungie actually came out with a game that actually had dogfights in the space. Halo Reach.
I never
Oh
played.
yeah, Halo Reach did.
Halo Reach
had a
did
dogfight.
that. Yeah, you're
so why
right.
did they just steal the whole like
And there was
structure of
nothing
it?
wrong with
If dogfighting is allowed in Destiny 2, I would buy that game and the premium pack, whatever it has.
I mean, I
because
know
that
it's not going to
my
be
game-
like
type of game.
Battlefield type of battle, but I'm fine with that. I just want to be in air starting off and just like, you know,
Like air to land battles.
No, it'd just be pure air because there's no land. There's no land vehicles.
Oh,
the only land vehicle
the
that
bike.
you do have
It's
is
the
just a
speeder.
bike that's just a speeder.
But they could add like turrets to those speeders or
No, you
anything.
can't.
I'm saying in part 2 they could
In part
add.
two? Oh, yeah,
they could add like
maybe.
turrets.
Then there would be called.
But no, it would be too linear because all you're doing is with the bike itself is just driving.
Yeah, you'd
So
be
you
too
can
evasive.
shoot
If
enemies.
they
be
do
too
that,
evasive.
if they do that, it's pretty much a ghost, just like in Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
pretty
ghost
much.
they can't shoot up. It'll
Yeah,
just shoot
exactly.
straight.
Just shoot
So
straight.
you will have to strafe, turn your vehicle and whatnot.
You just hover around and just fucking shoot like.
I don't know. Like in my head, I can't even really think what's the major issue with the gameplay structure.
In my opinion, they also gotta balance out these new classes. These new classes can't. I don't want to hear just a bing and then run away, you know, or hear somebody go.
That's the hardest thing to do
it's
in
a
any
golden
game.
gun.
In any PvP
Sounds
game,
like
it's tough as shit to balance everything correctly.
I know, but like you gotta think about it like this. Like
That's what the betas are supposed to be for.
If
Betas
Blizzard did it. If Blizzard did it with what's that game?
Not Warcraft.
No, not talking about
Diablo?
Warcraft. The one you play.
Oh, Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Overwatch is not perfectly balanced, though, is it?
It's not, but at least you get some sense of a sensible reaction from the community, and they don't overdo it. Right? Am I correct?
Yeah. And they do what's it called, hot patches too, just in case if they realize that they fucked up and nerfing somebody or buffing somebody too much.
Then they came out
The
with a
thing is,
character
Blizzard
this
is-
week.
Blizzard is
So
awesome.
they do it
They came
controllably.
PCR. She came out about a month ago. Her name is Orsa.
Orsa, yeah, because they came out with a new character.
She's a horse person robot, right?
She is
she's-
one of the robots that was used in a line of defense against the Gauntlet.
the Omnibots, basically.
Yeah, she is an Omnibot.
Jesus Christ, make fucking this thing an MMO Overwatch.
I don't know.
Nah, man.
I think it's good where it's at.
I would like it to be an MMO.
It's
'Cause
pretty
I don't
good
really
right
like
now.
arena shooters that much. 'Cause I feel like there's not that much progress to be made.
I wasn't a big fan of Overwatch when it dropped. I'll tell you flat out. I thought that game was gonna be a piece of shit.
Peter
'Cause it was like
hates
TM. It's literally Team Fortress 3. But
Yeah.
then afterwards, like I'm like, you know what? Let me
I
stop
didn't-
being a dick sucker. Yeah, I like the game.
I didn't like it because
I made a whole review on this game for real. I
Like,
made
I actually
a whole
do like
review
the
on this game, talking about how I love this game right now.
Oh, JK,
Because-
we didn't ask you what you thought about what do you want in Destiny 2? I know you played a little bit of Destiny, right?
I played a little bit of Destiny when when it was released and everything.
So what would they have to do to get you back into playing it like regularly?
Expand their matchmaking system, definitely. I mean, that matchmaking system was crap. You only get 3 people, and you don't even get 3 people randomized. You
Okay.
have to invite. I guess they changed it, right?
They changed it by now,
They did.
yeah.
Well, it was the time that I was playing, but
Okay.
I wish you can get more people on it, and just grab a random group of friends and just
it's
go
probably
raid
because,
or
it's probably
anything
because
like
you were
that.
doing skirmish.
Wait, you can have more than 3 people in your party now?
You always had that option.
Well, in the beginning, it was 3 people only.
No,
First.
beginning was up to 6.
In raids only.
And no, in
raids.
multiplayer too. You can only do up to three when you're doing story.
I mean,
and the multiplayer that you're probably talking about was probably Skirmish, because Skirmish is running.
All right, but I think that's what he means, the story, though.
Yeah, that's probably what I mean, because I don't know. It's just something about the game just didn't interest me afterwards. After playing more of the game, it's just I can't. It's just like it's not interesting.
And my thing is like you can't overpower the story too. With like you have 6 people that know how to shoot. You're gonna run through the game in any difficulty and just like destroy it. To me, that just killed it.
There was some parts. I'm not saying like everything was bad. There were some parts that were really good and difficult. There was like a plasma eyeball that I would try to fucking shoot at like in a half hour, and it still wouldn't die. I don't know. I think that was one of the first bosses. Yeah,
that is the first Devil's Lair.
So yeah, and I had somebody with me, that guiding me all that. Shout outs to Veli Vels, my boy Veli Vels. He's a big Destiny player too. Pretty much he showed me like how to progress in the game and all that, but it's not eye catching to me. For him and you guys, yeah, it's catching to you. No problem.
For me, it's not that much.
I like to watch it now.
To me, what caught my attention isn't necessarily the gameplay. It's just it's the fact that I had a large group of friends. I mean, a big fucking crowd of people that I would play this game with like endlessly. That's what made the grind fest so much fun. Yeah, and easier because I had people to play with. I understand there's a lot of people that buy the game like Division, where they play it and they're like, "Oh, this game is crap," and then I said, "Did you ever play with a large group of people?" And they go, "No, man, like 2 or 3 people." Me, I got like 9 people up there asking to squad up.
Exactly.
And I'm like, "Calm your fucking titties. I'm already in a group."
Because you need to squad up when you're in that dark zone, boy. Oh, you need to squad up. When you go in the dark zone,
you get randomly flashed, and then you know what's gonna happen.
You need a mic for the dark zone because you gotta say friend or foe.
I'm always
for real. That's how it is.
I don't question that. I go on the other lane and I take point and I just keep looking at them.
Well, we're going 5 minutes to 10. Start finishing this off.
Word.
Giving up our last shout outs. First off, damn, I keep running into this shit, yo. I'm not gonna use this shit.
Yo,
no
it's
more.
not a dick. You can't just like suck it.
I want to give big thanks to God here for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you for being here, man.
If you want to give anybody a shout out while you're here,
Let me give a shout out to my homeboy Problem 159 because you guys were mentioning the Division. Excellent partner that you always want to have. If you're playing on the Xbox, without a doubt, he's with you.
PC player, man.
If you give him a PS4, I guarantee you, give him 1 month of straight up just playing the game. He'll be the goddess player ever.
Tell him to play on PC, man. PC. Where is that?
Another shout out to my boy Joey Torres.
Not the mayor, right?
Nah, son.
I'm about to say he locked
that
up.
fucking planted Joey Midnight, the one who planted what's it called?
Neo.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Shout
out to you.
Shout out to anybody that plats any game because
Alex the Reaper.
Yeah,
I know a lot of games. So shout out to him from OTR.
All right, shout out to my boy.
You skip him? Is you done?
I thought you were good. Two's good for
all right.
Shout out to my boy Kadir for dropping on the comment section on Facebook. Also, that dude was a real G partner in Destiny. Like he would always be like, "Man, we gotta play this shit. I don't think we're gonna win." And then I'd stand up like if I was Messi. I was like, "But it's me, Poppy. It's me. It's me you're playing with." But then the next thing you know, go. And he's like, "Peter, did you just do that?" I'm like, "Yes." Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'll be. The next thing you know, I'll take out the cream and like I am the cream of the crop.
Macho.
Oh, let me say that. I'm the cream of the crop.
My voice is like.
Go ahead,
not for
Jay
you.
Kadowski.
I'd like to shout outs to anybody I faced that night on the fighting community, yo. They really gave me a lesson.
Yeah?
Third strike. And you're next. You're next. I got you.
Yo, I'm summoning him.
You.
That's it, yo.
Fight Night Third Strike coming soon, guys.
Third strike coming soon. I can't wait for
Fight
that.
Night Third Strike coming
Bring
soon.
my sticks too, man. I definitely
no
won't play.
excuses this time.
No. You know I never did.
Oh, wait, whoa.
If I lost, I told you I lost.
I lost. Excuses?
If you lost to him, then he already knew.
No.
I already knew.
We're still alive.
Well,
run this now. Run it right now. I don't want to run it. No, joking.
But guys,
we know.
Wait, hold on. One more shout out to my boy Josh. Yeah, shout out to my boy Josh. Cali Green Kush. I always play games with him, and he's also a cool ass dude too.
Oh yeah, let me do my real shout outs then.
won't.
My bad. Shout outs to DJ Jelly, my division partner and Battlefield partner. Basically, Battlefield division, and I think it was Call of Duty 2 back in the days. Yo, tag team of the year, definitely. And Vels for Destiny. Shout outs to you, man.
Let me do one more. Yo, my boy MB Sparks, Destiny, Battlefield, Division. He tried to get me hooked on that shit. Not happening. But yeah, he's been with me through and through. Same people with Prob 159. Yeah, shout out to you.
Shout out guys, and I just want to shout out everybody in the Villainy chat room. You know, DX some motherfucking gra. X-Man damn is not a scam, and the Silk City Hill. Muscle Man Moses.
Yeah.
Anybody else in there? Let me check. I don't remember.
Shout outs to everybody in the chat, definitely being interactive. We love you guys. Keep on doing this every Saturday.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Thanks for sticking with us.
Word.
You know, shout out to Speak Your Mind Radio.
Speak Your Mind.
We are powered by Speak Your Minds.
Yeah.
The brain. You know, shout out to the Darken Hour, the Comic Book Podcast. Shout out to the Real Point Podcast, the Hip Hop Podcast. And shout out to the Over the Top Rope Podcast. You know, featuring the Dukester, the CEO of Speak Your Mind Radio.
The Duke.
Word is bomb. And shout out to our publicists. You know, I always forget to shout them out. You know what I mean? Like they do help us like amazingly. You know,
shout out to
Bianca,
Binks.
and Dina. You know, you guys do a great job. I don't know if I ever
we love you guys.
Tell you guys how much I appreciate you guys and everything you guys have done for us. So
yeah, I definitely appreciate
definitely thanks a lot for everything you guys have done for us and all the help you've given us.
Of course.
But that's it for us. I'm gonna drop you guys off with seeing a little more of our upcoming episodes for the week. We got the Evil Within videos coming starting Monday, and here's a little more preview of that. But for now, just remember, for all you new viewers, you gotta subscribe to survive. We are the Villains, and we out.
Peace.
PS4, man. Just loading
Oh wait,
screen.
now there's a crack in the mirror.
It's the same loading screen.
Oh man, they want us to look at the patterns. It's all a sign.
Is this all a pattern?
It's telling us something.
It's telling us that.
I'll tell you one thing
that's all in your mind.
True.
Probably.
True. Yeah. Oh, Grand Theft Auto style.
Oh shit. Either that or LA Noire, maybe. Oh no, that's too modern for that cop car.
Is you controlling that? Oh.
No, it's just a cutscene.
Oh, here goes Resident Evil intro.
Sir, I detected something that's it's up ahead.
What's the scatter say?
Yeah. I heard there was a lot of shit up there. Yeah, you're damn right. There's a lot of shit up there. I think there's a lot of shit down there.
Keep your mouth shut and drive the fucking car.
I'm wondering if he knows I ate waffles.
Look,
hey,
just because I
waffles alone.
Just because I got 4 eyes and a badge doesn't mean you can talk back to me. I'm gonna look. You guys are going into that building. No, we're not. Shit, I got the proof right here. We could just tell them to go over there.
I got the Samsung note. I could just throw it.
Yo, copy 1-4. We're going to that place. I don't know where the fuck we're going, but we're going there. Yeah, there's some bitch in here too. I don't know who the fuck she is. Oh shit! What the fuck is going on?
Oh man, that was subliminal messaging.
Oh my god,
cigarettes.
That was intense, right there.
Who put the radio on high, man?
God damn it!
Damn, made me drive like a bitch. I'm gonna take my glasses off because that shit hurt. Yo, any thoughts of where we're going?
I don't know. I like going places.
Bitch got purple eyes.
It's very rare to see that.
You can tell this is a fucking anime.
This is gonna be the best anime of whatever year this came out in.
That nigga looks so depressed to be there.
I know, right? He's like, I don't want to go in.
Keanu Reeves.
He does look like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
They killed his dog.
This is another John Wick film. The Search for My Dog.
Hey, boss.
Look at all the...
Did you see the shit they did?
Yeah. It looks like they did a lot of shit. Alright. I need all of you to come with me. And we're going to have a group sex in that video. In that house.
You're doing all the voices for everybody. Are you doing one voice for one person?
Okay.
I'll be the girl.
Okay.
Pete could be the guy that doesn't really talk, and you could be the main guy with the trench coat.
And that's when we get to the cutscenes.
Yeah.
All
right.
When we get there.
So I'm the guy with the glasses.
Yeah, you're the nerd right here.
Yeah,
the
you're him.
glasses.
You gotta pretend to be. Say whatever the fuck you want to say.
Okay. Damn, this frame rate is like.
So
is it
good.
supposed to be like that?
Yeah, it's supposed to be that.
Holy shit.
The graphics in this game was pretty tight.
It is tight.
Except when you look right there.
Yeah,
Like, crap.
exactly.
Like, why
Look
the fuck
over
is
here.
it so
You see the
crappy?
raindrops are hitting the camera.
Oh, real lifelike.
Wait, there is a fourth person.
I feel wet just looking at the screen.
Oh, yeah.
For real. Oh.
Where did their teammates go?
They
So this is a
left
crime
my
scene.
ass behind, yo.
That's fucked